he's missed a lot.
Yeah, last session.
Well, I know I've been turned into a kid or something. But...
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I remember that.
Dang. Oh, well, Matt. Oh, Mikey, come awake.
All right.
Use your what? Use your fucking...
So the last session you were here, Matt, was the meeting and then semi-confrontation with Lord Eustace up at the Dandelion Keep, meeting with the commander there, and sussing out information that Lady Delilah had told you to go find. Well, I'm gonna read my notes. I can't go off my head on that one.
I can read our notes. Our notes. We wake up and during the morning, it turns out Mickey stole my potion of longevity and he appears much younger. He has aged 12 years. I then check
Oh
the
yeah,
map
the little
and
fucking
realize
rats and
everything
nicking all
is
our
gone.
stuff.
I go upstairs to find that everyone has been murdered everyone has been murdered. They were staying at the inn. There is one room though that has the body in a pentagram with a white cabal crystal in it. The room also has all the group's items and inventory in it. I picked up the white cabal crystal, and when I do, it speaks to me and attempts to persuade me. I put it back in the box of holding and return all my items to me, but I am missing the blood crystal. I command Rigby to clean all this up and help us now kill the commander and his peeps. Dantes comes up with a plan for us to call out the boys in black in the main town square. I head out there and can't find the honor guard, but Dantes does find an old lady who turns out to be one of the white cabal. Mike attempts to kill her. I hit her, but she denies the hit. The group rally together to kill the White Cabal hag, and with a withering bloom from Morvis, inspiration from Dantes, and attacks from Mickey and Mike, she is killed. But before she dies, she cries out to Eustace to save her, and a portal opens up, and Eustace steps out.
Who the fuck is Eustace?
He is the commander of the
Broken Hand. Yeah. The Broken Hand have been members or are members of a mercenary company now used as strong-handed town guard by Lord Eustace in the city of Minheim that you have seen. They wear full plate black with a broken hand upon their chest, and everyone notices that the whole company wears plate armor, and plate armor is fucking expensive. And in your journeys to the town of Cratersfield, you find out that how they're getting the source of their income seems to be relics or ore or treasure from the crater itself, deep within the tunnels and bowels of it. And the crater itself supposedly was formed when, during the War in Heaven, thousands and thousands of years ago, when a god had struck another god in the face with a weapon of some sort, their eye had come out. And the crater itself is from the impact of that eye. The fields surrounding the crater grow with an energy not known. The flowers and trees are always lush. The crops last much longer than crops grown elsewhere. There's less chance of a disease and poisoning within streams and food itself. But inside the crater and deep within there are dangers and horrors beyond creation.
Jellyfish.
Through meeting up with some contacts throughout the town, gaining help, like an underground Golden Path cell that have set up and a commander guy. The leader of the cell, Rigby, has for years slowly turned the town's populace onto the Golden Path side, using help from the religious temple to work the people towards them and against the Lord and the Lord Commander Eustace. They meet up with Dantes meets up with. Well, they meet up with a bank teller who informs them that the bank of the town contains pretty much all the wealth that the broken hand have, and there was a plan in motion to rob the bank, which is probably out the window now. You guys met up with a blacksmith who made, supplied, repaired the weapons and armor for the broken hand. You're able to convince him to lend aid. Dantel's got a new set of armor
And so,
and sword. No, Dantel's got a sword from
the lady, yeah.
the lady.
Shit.
Dantel's got a nice silver rapier.
Yeah, it's it's a famous sword, isn't it, Dantel's? Nah, he's not. That's all good.
And through various other means, concocted a plan to hit them in places to gain information, hit them where it hurts, and that's when you guys head back to the tavern. Before that, during an altercation with one of the honor guard at the dwarf's blacksmith, turns out that when killed, they will rise again. But the lady, fuck, I forget her name. Where is she?
Melania,
Melania?
the one that has the store.
Yeah,
Yeah, Melania,
Melania.
the good.
Back in Middenheim, when you guys grabbed that large stack of potions that you didn't know,
Yeah.
Mikey gave that to the lady to suss out. She returned that night after the confrontation with the honor guard, and she pretty much told you what the potions were, and one of them was a potion of longevity, which intrigued your character quite a bit because it said to make your character younger. Matt, your character kind of wanted to suss it out, and so during that night when everybody's asleep, you rolled high enough that you're able to suss out that potion, grab it, and give it a drink, and then your character de-aged by 12 years.
Fuck. Damn. I'm listening. I'm just. It's just hit me. What's the ASMR fucking lifespan?
And then later that morning,
160 years.
and then later that morning is when Mikey's introduction began.
Yeah. So Eustace, very bad man. He needs to die because Broken Hand are attached to Big Bad, whose name just escaped.
Lord Fazbear.
Fazbear, that's right.
Now everybody is in this small town squarish where a portal had opened up from the hag's head after crying out for help. Commander Eustace has stepped outside. Now he is on his own, flanked by both Mikey's character and Mitty's character. And to the side, further away, is Dante's and Regan's character.
That's right.
And then time slows and then stops. And then Mike seems to be the only one that can move. And all he hears is a slow cheer to a thunderous applause to a roar.
Hell
As if he's standing inside a coliseum as he just got his last kill.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And it's overbearing. And then it changes. And then you're in your mind once again, standing atop this wavering black voided water. And the glaive is out in front. And then you can still hear it like reverberating, the cheers and cries of your name. The glaive goes, "Let me in. Take me whole."
I obviously feel like I want to do that, yeah?
It is up to you.
Yeah, I grab the glaive.
You say yes. And the glaive. You put your hand out, and the glaive, like a Jedi grabbing its light beam, the glaive
Yeah.
comes into your hand, and then you open your. It's like your mind's gate opens, and then you let whatever was in the glaive in,
Yeah.
and you are flooded with a surge. It feels strange. It's like someone else is now trying to move, and you. But roll a strength check for me, please.
Happily to, man. Happily to. It's 14 plus 4, 18.
18. Nice. You're able to just hold on. Where you feel like it's some weird form of possession.
Mhm.
Glaive, different sense of energy coming for it now. It's now, I believe it was +2. Now it's +3.
Oof.
Um. Also, it now has a 2d4 bonus fire damage.
Oh. 2d4.
Yep.
Damn. That's fucking nuts.
And then from the power within the glaive, and then your vision changes. And you're no longer in this voided, watery world. You're in a keep, surrounded by unfamiliar faces, sitting, having drinks, lit up by torches in this stone room. And there's an altar next to a fireplace with an anvil and a hammer.
Okay.
The Forge Father. We have to serve the Forge Father. And then the vision gets blurry and you start to panic. I have to find my friends. They're still around. That is my purpose. And then we don't see Mike. You keel over and then you're back into the void of water before, but it's not pitch. It's not black. Like there's a sun or a source of light coming that sheds down, and you drop to your knees and you see in the reflection of the water itself is that one of your eyes has turned yellow.
Oh.
Mikey, you gain +1 intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Damn. Yep.
And now you have the strong urge to do good, to help the downtrodden,
Cool.
to meet up with members of the Star Forged, and to continue the goals of before.
Okay. The Star Forged. Help with the goals of the Star Forged. Cool. That's pretty dope.
Then Vision, and you're standing once again. Commander Eustace has just stepped out of the portal. I will slay you all. And then with everyone hears Monkey's voice is no longer the same. And then it's you will be destroyed.
Oh, that's fucking sick as hell.
But it's not 100% different. It's like a 50-50 Mike's voice with this other strong, vibrant voice behind it.
That's cool. No longer the pushover boys. Fuck yeah.
All right. Everyone roll initiative because I forget the order from last time.
Fuck yeah. Natural 20.
I got 19.
I think it's a
20.
21.
Matt, 21.
Oh, I got 12.
19. Regan, 12. Oh, all right. That's good rolls all around. All right. Matt, you go first. Stepping out of this portal, and the portal just vanishing in, leaving behind a split, a hag skull on the ground. Is Commander Eustace, in looks to be like a not so much full plate, but very plate-ish in a way. No, he doesn't have a no helmet on, with a like draconic style head that comes out to a snout, and in his hand, one-handed at the moment, is a large warhammer.
That's gonna hurt. How close am I to him?
You're about 5 feet away,
Oh dear.
but he's not facing you. He's facing Mike.
Oh, he's not facing me. Oh
No, you and Mike tag teamed the hag, with which is now he Commander Eustace is standing upon.
Well, it would be a shame if someone were to walk up and stab him from behind. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's a 2.
That's not hit.
That's a 17.
Oh, that also does not hit.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Wow.
What
That
if
is
I were
fucking
to
dead.
add my dex and it's a 20?
You didn't add your dexterity modifier before?
No, I just read out the dice.
Of the first one or the second one? Because the second one, you don't get any bonuses. It's just the 20 roll.
Oh, okay, no, never mind then. No, that was just
While
18 on the dice.
while attacking with two-handed daggers, your first dagger strike gets all your bonuses. Your
Okay.
second one just gets your roll 20.
All right, that's good to know. No, the first one in that case would have been a 5, but that's a fucking 5. So
Oh, can still hit. It'll hit.
No.
Oh, bad luck.
if a 17 on the dice didn't hit, Mikey, I'm
You never
pretty
know.
sure of.
Mikey, you're up.
Alright, I would like to swing with the glaive.
You can indeed.
Swing hard I shall. Alrighty. 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9 hits.
Alright. D12 plus 7. Fuck, that is nuts, dude. The amount of damage this thing does. It's at, for sake of my brain, but D12 plus 7. That is a 4 plus 7 is 11 plus 2d4.
Yeah.
Do you need me to split the damage?
Split the damage for me.
So 11 is slashing, and then he takes 3 fire.
3 fire, nice.
Oh, I
As
didn't rage. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Alright.
You swing the glaive, and then you don't. It's like a subconscious activation now
Yeah.
of the fire coming, like the purple fire off the blade. And you just swing through, and it cleaves through nice and clean through the arm, and leaves a
Nice.
fiery effect as it goes through.
Trail, that's cool. Fuck.
But he doesn't seem to flinch, and he cocks a smile.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't raging. Fuck. God damn it.
You're up, Dante. You're about 20 feet away from him.
I quickly forgot. Is a potion a bonus action or a full action?
Bonus action.
Can I take a quick potion? Because
Yeah, right, yeah.
Because they didn't rage.
Yeah. All right, I'll allow it.
Thanks, mate. Standard HP, which is 2d4 plus 2. 2d4 plus 2? That's standard potion?
Yeah.
3.
All right. Well, I cast Bardic Inspiration on Mike.
How do you inspire him, Dante? What are you seeing or tune?
Well, I see his eye. Well, his eye's still yellow, right?
At the moment, you don't know. The only thing you do know is a weird voice change that's come out of his mouth.
Yeah. So, obviously I do a little inspiration, and I go, man, that voice is pretty cool, dude. You should probably impress it. That's probably something big. You should pop off on it. Yeah.
I give him a big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Inspiration on Mikey. Nice. Regan, you're up, brother.
It's a D6, isn't it?
Yep, D6.
Where am I?
Yeah, you are basically next to him again, 20 feet away. It's as if combat from last match never really ended. Everyone stayed the same, but because I forgot initiative where everybody was, her just initiative just is redone.
All right. Well, I'll use what's it called? Bloodshot.
Nice.
40 feet. How far away did you say?
You're about 20 feet.
All right. Where's my dice?
Are you casting
Okay,
it
so I
as
have
your?
to take the damage first.
Are you casting that as your one free action? Because you
No,
already
I think I used that.
yeah, because
I
you
used
already
that.
you
on
used
the,
both books one free action last
Yeah,
match.
for the summoning.
Yep.
So 1.
So now you're just casting it
D6
as a
of
spell.
damage. Yeah, so it's level 2.
Yep.
Alright, I took 1 damage. Nice.
Oh, woof, woof.
Range spell attack. $16 plus 8, 24.
24. 16.
Like, does that hit? That's my.
Oh yeah, 24 does hit. Sorry, my bad.
Alright, so 2d10.
Yep.
2d8. 2d10. 2d8. So the 2d10 is 8.
Yep.
And 5. 13. And the 2d8 is 6. And 6. 12.
Oh, nice. As you fire off the as it pains you to use it, that you know, but you're able to tank it easily this time. You fire this burning, boiling, almost flame scented beams of blood from your eyes, and it pierces and it shoots. Where would you like to aim with this?
Groin.
Groin? And you a groin shot, and he just almost he just takes it, but you can see he closes his eyes for a little bit and he shakes a little bit, but he I would have your head. Ow.
Damn, how many SCDs has this guy got? Didn't do anything. All that burning sensation, he's used to it.
And then he starts to shake a little bit more, but a little bit more violent, and then horns start to appear and then twist back from his skull. And then he starts to get a little bit bigger, and then flexing as if his armor can no longer contain what his body is becoming, and he starts to rip his armor off.
Jeez.
And you can see that his body starting to appear scaled.
Damn,
Just
scaled.
shaking yeah.
He's a dragon? Surely not.
Not unlike much your own,
Wow.
Mike. But this is very familiar.
Yeah, okay.
He's a lizard.
What color?
Red.
Ah, okay. Alright, cool. Cunt's fucked.
All right. He is now going to, with his warhammer, two-handed, he's going to bring it down on you, Mike.
Let's go for it, dude.
I don't know why, but I just imagine Mike just looking up at him. Fucking hit me! Fucking bring it, cunt!
13.
It is my armor class.
That misses. Nice. And then as a bonus action, he's going to try and smack down with his head and try to like gore you with his horns.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's pretty cool.
You're able to just backhand his head away as he brings it down and he's able to miss. Midi, you're up.
I try and shank him in the ass again.
All right, roll your first one first.
Yeah, that's a 16 all up.
That hits.
All right.
What weapon are you using?
The jet black dagger. That's always the first one.
All right.
Where's the? Oh, yeah, this 1d6. Where is it? That's fuck. It was the dex bonus I added to the damage, wasn't it? Or was that just the hit?
No, Dex gets added to bonus to damage.
Okay.
You just don't
I'm
get
actually-
proficiency.
It should also say that on your sheet.
I'm actually just gonna write this on a notepad so I don't fucking. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's in that case that's 4, 8, 9.
9
For
piercing
that.
damage.
4 piercing, 5 necro.
The necro damage is halved.
Okay, so I don't know which
Yeah, it's
way.
okay. I've already figured that out. It's all good.
Okay.
And now, if you want to use your just normal dagger,
Yeah. 14.
misses.
Okay.
As you use the black bladed dagger, and you strike it just below like his lower back, and it goes in. And then he winces from the pain, but then there's no reaction to the after effect that you're usually accustomed to.
Ew.
Mikey, you're up.
All right. Rage.
Nice.
Which focuses his attacks on myself.
He does indeed.
Alrighty. Swing with a blade. A glaive, sorry.
You have the D6.
Yeah, I was gonna try and hold that for like in case he does like some sort of saving throw on me.
I did.
19 plus 9.
Hits.
Alrighty. So it'd be D12 plus 10. So 4 plus 10 is 14. So 14 slashing.
14 slashing. Nice.
Plus 3, 6. 6 fire damage.
Nice. A lot easier to cut through flesh than it is metal.
Indeed.
That is, and it's still able to find like a gap in the scales that are now forming. And you just have to strike it in, swing it out, and the flesh itself is charred from the leftover fire attacks.
Mm.
He's going to use a legendary action, and he's going to let out an explosive roar, and then nothing happens immediately, and then you hear footsteps, heavy metallic footsteps
What?
Wait a minute.
coming in from the distance.
I think I know what this thing is. Perhaps. It was in the last one that I was in.
Oh,
Big robot.
maybe. That's my turn done.
All right. As a second legendary action before Dante's turn.
Oh, this guy's cheating.
Yeah.
Not really. He pushes Mike back,
Yeah.
and then he hunches over, and then in a spread of gore and air force, 2 red draconic wings burst out from his back.
Yeah, right.
Midi, your character is pushed back 10 feet from the large gust of just air that has come out.
Fuck!
So you're now 10 feet away from him. And Monkey, you were an additional 5 feet away from him.
Yeah.
All right, your turn, Dante. Sorry.
Hmm. Okay. Gonna
Scary,
do.
scary, scary.
How am I gonna do this?
Kill him
This
with your sword.
Nah, this cunt is too jacked. I don't know. And we've got homies approaching. It's not good.
Call your missus in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, okay, Cougar Man.
Sunlight, it's sunlight.
Yeah, no, wait, Cougar Man.
Yes.
Would I be able to do some type of scary night dance? You know what I mean, to make it night. You know what I mean? Would that be possible?
No, that would not be possible.
All
You don't have the knowledge of.
Don't know how to.
Don't know how to.
Okay, all right, copy that. All right, so I'm gonna try and maneuver. I'm gonna try and move to behind him where Matt is roughly.
Yep. Yeah, you can do that.
And well, he's 10 feet. He's 10 feet away from him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you want to, you're easily able to basically go around and then put yourself either next to or just to the side of where Mike is. Or
I
Mickey,
want
sorry.
to. Yeah, I want to be behind Matt.
Yep.
What am I gonna do from here? Thing is, I can't really do anything from here because if I get too close, I'm gonna get shit on.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Ooh,
There's
nice.
nothing else I can do, and may as well make it easier for everyone else to fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still behind him, roughly behind Matt. So that's saving throw. A wisdom saving throw,
Yep.
and the spell save is 14.
Oof. Well, he fails.
Aha, you little
Excellent.
bastard.
How do you mock him, Dante?
I call his red scales gay, and those wings look shit.
It hurts his pride, Dante. It hurts his pride.
1d4 psychic damage as well, and
Ooh,
disadvantage
nice.
on next attack rolls.
How much damage do you do, Dante?
Total. Three.
Three? Hey, nice.
Yep. Little homo. Eat that. Eat those words, bitch. And disadvantage.
It's you say it, and you can see he shakes his head, and what a bit like he starts getting like a migraine, and then you see he's still from before his head now turns, the snout grows, his head now changes to the rest of his body, becomes more draconic
Oh.
into a now dragon's head, but his ears are bleeding.
Well,
And then
doesn't like that.
he lets off a fiery breath in an arc cone in front of him.
Oh.
Make a dex save, Monkey.
I will use Bardic Inspiration on this one.
Yep.
Fuck. Dex save.
Yep.
Does he have disadvantage on this attack as well?
He doesn't roll for this attack.
Okay, it's just a
19.
19? Alright.
Where's Morvis? Is he behind me?
Morvis is still 20 feet away,
Yeah, 20 feet.
somewhere in an open part of the fields.
Cool.
You take 7 fire damage. As you're just able to get out of the way of most of this burning breath that lets out. And he's looking real dragony.
Yeah, he would be. He would be.
You're up, Morvis.
You got any anti-dragon spells, Morvis?
Well, no. What I will use though. Wait, how close is Mikey to the
5
guy?
feet.
I will cast Wither and Bloom,
Ooh, nice.
hitting them both. Around them both.
Yep. I think I got a roll for that, do I? Do I need to roll for that?
Yes, every creature must Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he fails that.
So he takes 2d6. So
Yep.
4
Oof.
and 4.
Nice. He takes 8.
Um,
I believe if Mikey wants to, he can be healed if you choose so.
yes. So one creature of your choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll.
I can
Plus
do
your spellcasting modifier.
that. So 1d12
which is plus 8.
8. 20. Fuck.
Hey,
Wow.
nice.
I'm back to full HP. Nice.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
At level 3, which is what I am, increase the damage by 1d6, and the number of hit dice that can be added to the healing roll increases by 1.
That's if you cast the spell at 3rd level, not if you are 3rd level.
How do I cast it at the 3rd level?
Do you have any 3rd level spell slots available?
Yeah.
Well, rightio, we can just roll an extra set of dice, and Mikey will. Well, Mikey's
Okay.
already at full health, so any more healing doesn't affect him.
3.
3? He does 3? Nice. Once again, a nice clutch Wither and Bloom from Morvis. Flowers and vines sprout from the ground beneath now this draconic dragon form of Commander Eustace and Maik. And once again, the flowers and vines curl up around the legs. And they hold on, they latch, and they die. And the ones around Morvis, Maik's legs latch on and they bloom, filling him with a nice essence, an earthly feeling. And then Commander Eustace body just shifts and there grows. The hammer is now dropped as he is turned fully into a adult red dragon.
Bad time to be around him.
And then you hear now turning from a corner of this market square 6 broken hand members. Full plates. None of them looking like the honor guard who had fought before.
Yeah.
And they come out. They're about 40 feet away from Morvis and 30 feet from 20, 20, and 20 feet away from you, Mike.
Yeah.
And they all run out. They're shocked at what well, you can't really tell because they're all wearing fucking helmets. But there is a jostle of surprise from them,
Yeah.
and then a readying of weapons.
Okay.
Then you hear behind Morvis, from behind, a loud call to arms, and you turn, and out from the tavern steps out Rigby.
Oh, it's the boys.
Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
Rigby steps out in a hardened leather-looking gear with a stone mallet, heavy, two-handed in hand, and behind him step out 3, appears to be what you've seen before, Golden Path member soldiers.
Fuck yeah.
And they make a beeline towards the broken hand soldiers that had just come out. And they engage with them in combat.
Fuck
And then
yeah.
you hear, and then there is a horn blow
Oh.
from behind Dantel's and Mickey's character. And it's a horn that Dantel's has heard before. Nigh on
What the hell?
constant throughout his youth.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
And it is now Commander Eustace's turn.
Let's go, big boy.
He is going to open his mouth up, lean back, and let rip another breath.
Alright.
So, Mikey, I need you to roll a dex save for me, please.
15.
Good job, Mikey.
I'll be right, mate. I'll be right. Hopefully.
You take 16 fire damage as you
Ooh, ouch.
just miss the bulk of this breath attack.
Down to 25.
And then he is going to move forward
Yep.
and then strike with his head.
All right.
15?
That hits.
12 bludgeoning damage.
I take half of that, so 6. So 9.
6.
Cool.
As a bonus action, he is going to whip with his tail against both Dantel's and Mickey.
Oh.
I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Where's my sheet?
it is
10 all up.
I got 22.
22? Nice.
Very lucky.
You take 4 bludgeoning damage as you don't get fully out of its way, but you're able to move in a way where you're not taking the brunt of it. It smacks you're able to. It smacks off your arm and bounces off. But Mickey, you take 9 bludgeoning damage as you see it just too late, and it just smacks into your chest, and you just.
Sweet.
The Broken Hand members, seeing the Golden Path members rush them, they go to intercept. And then, as the moment, they are now preoccupied with the Golden Path members.
Okay.
Uh,
What about that horn? Whose horn is that? Is that? Do we know?
not yet.
I know, but
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. As you all get a burst of shattering inside your mind as the dragon lifts up in its back legs and its mouth opens, but no sound comes out from it. But it hits in the mind.
Dirty 20.
17.
13.
Eight.
18.
Everyone passes the DC check for that one, so you only take 4 psychic damage.
Oh, shit! That's still. Oh, shit! That's.
Yeah. Bonus action, boys. Everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think. A little low.
It comes down, Mikey, from its back legs, and then you see in its chest, behind the red, there is a glow.
Go for it, Mike.
I'm going to attack that.
Do it.
Top of the round again. Mickey, you're up.
Oh, I forgot to say as well. I didn't realize until I read my rage again, but everybody has resistance to all the dragon's attacks while I'm raging and fighting it. So its last damages with the whip and shit should have been half damage.
The tail.
Yeah,
Yeah, the tail would have
be
done.
2 damage to Matt,
I take
and
2.
not 4, and then no, you
What?
would take. Oh, sorry,
No,
yeah, Matt
no,
took
no, no.
the full damage. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Dante takes 2, Matt takes 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I have 9. Yeah.
Sorry, fellas, I did forget that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Only the dragon.
Okay.
If the dragon attacks you guys, you get resistance on this damage.
Okay. I'm going in for another stab.
Yep.
So,
So you move the 10 feet forward.
fuck me.
What'd you roll, brother?
9.
Sucks.
9.
Oh, fuck up.
As you move your 10 feet forward as you move closer to stab it and you miss, there is a whip of the tail.
Well,
Yeah.
you take. Oh wow, you went in and you took damage. Holy
Another
shit,
deck
dude.
saving throw, or just a straight
No.
up whack.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage as you miss with the tail and it whips into your shoulder.
Is that including my halving?
That included the half.
Okay. Cool.
You still have your second normal dagger attack.
Oh, right. Fuck. Up
This
4.
is again against the fucking whip.
Fucking shit, man.
Indeed, as you go to slice once again, the tail whips, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
A roar comes out of this red dragon's mouth. Fire into the air, and the fire stays there.
Damn, he's trying to kill the fucking seagulls in this bloody place.
Now there is a small swirling fiery vortex above the dragon, Mickey, and Mike's character.
Above us.
Above you, yep.
That's not good.
Alright, Mikey, you're up.
Right into the fucking. I presume the red crystal shit in his chest.
Alright, swing away.
Alrighty.
Get it.
It's a 15.
15 misses.
No.
Damn.
No.
Or a fucking 6.
As you go to slice into what you perceive to be like the previous occupant that had one. You didn't say before, and you already missed.
Alright. Damn.
You miss, and then smack with a headbutt comes down. 5, 3, 14. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Take half. That's a 7.
7 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
I did 8 HP.
As you swing and miss, and then like a lightning speed, just smack as it brings down and crushes into you.
That's pretty cool. Do I have I have a bonus action? Can I take a health potion?
Yeah, you got a bonus action.
Thanks, mate. I'm gonna take a standard HP. So I got a small health and a standard health. Is a standard health just a normal healing potion, or is it a greater? Or when you said small and standard, they're the same thing.
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
That's fine. I'll just change that. So 6. All right. So 2d4 plus 2. 2, 4, 8 points back.
Right. As you now see it appears that whereas before the missed attacks of your compatriots nothing come of it. Now there seems to be consequences to them missing.
Yeah. So now I don't want to fucking do anything. Even less. Oh, well, I'm going to take a greater health potion. What's the dice on the greater health potion?
I think I had. Yeah, 44 plus 2.
Wait, 44 plus 2?
Yep.
Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you said 44. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell? That's a lot of health.
Yeah, I thought he said that too.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't even have that much health. 4d4 plus 2.
Yeah, take all that health, Dante. You deserve it.
Yeah. Okay, 8. 13 plus 2, 15. 15 health.
15? Nice.
Oh, I think I've overhealed.
Then it just the extra health just does nothing.
Yeah, it drops off.
Yep.
Alright.
You still have an action to go if you want one.
Yeah, I just okay, I'm almost. So that's good. Okay. Fuck it. All right. But what's the worst that can happen? Right. I move closer with my rapier out. And I take a little snip swing at the tail. So remind me what the hit dice plus is it plus my dex? Or plus the proficiency bonus?
Yeah, it's plus your proficiency bonus.
Yep, cool. Right, I thought so. Never mind, it's a 7. Oh, fuck.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage as you go to swing on the tail, and it's like you go to swing and it just smack.
Oh, I can't hit it. It's too quick. I can't hit it. Shit.
Morvis, you are up, brother.
What's happening with the broken hand?
The Broken Hand members are at the moment occupied with the Golden Path members that are led by Rigby that have come out of the tavern. At the moment, they are fighting each other in a way, and it does not look like it is going well for the Broken Hand, for the Golden Path members. They are
Oh no.
they are
How
under
far away are
armored
they?
and underarmed. They're about 40 feet away from you.
All right. I will use Dark Lightning
Yep.
on the closest one.
Tell me what that does again.
So the target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
If they fail, they take 2d8 lightning damage.
Nice.
Did he
Well,
fail?
He failed.
Okay. 2d8. Where the? It's 7
Nice.
and a 3. 10.
Excellent.
So-
as you
Wait, does that put him below his maximum hit points?
I take it this is in direct towards the closest Broken Hand member fighting the Golden Path guys.
Yeah.
It does by 1.
Okay, so if the target is below their maximum hit points, the lightning forks to another creature within
No.
10 feet.
Nice. So I take it you're going to hit another.
So let's just go down the line.
Yep.
So he also makes a Constitution saving throw.
He passes with a natural 20.
Alright.
Does he still take damage?
No.
All right. You cast it out, and it forks, and it hits the first member on the side, and he just starts spasming up as the lightning just like kind of ricochets in his body, and then it bounces around the armor, and then it passes through and hits the guy next to him. But the guy next to him, it almost like fizzles out on that small jump.
Oh.
But that first dude looks really fucked, and then it's just with a blade from Rigby down to inside the gap of his arm, and just he pulls it out, and the dude in the end drops.
Nice work, boys.
And you hear a shout of not a shout, but like a cheers from them to you,
Yep.
and then more sounds of footsteps come from behind Dantel's and Mickey as 4 more Broken Hand exit the corner street that was behind them.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Fuck.
And then they are all just as a javelin style weapon pierces through their chest and then out, and they drop. And then standing behind them
What the hell?
is about 4 members of Roman style armor, all orcs, gladius in hand, spear in another.
That's pretty cool.
Do I recognize this armor?
You do indeed recognize this armor.
Okay. Yeah, I know where this is going. Alright.
They are carrying a golden standard,
Oh,
or
yeah,
a
someone
standard
standard.
of a golden lion with orc tusks,
Oh shit.
with the Roman symbol of 3.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Then. Alright. Yep.
Guy carrying the standard blows his horn again, and then two members grab their javelins and just throw. Both striking the dragon in the side, almost like not pinning it to the ground, but the power of these javelins hitting it, and then just smacks in the ground, and its legs kind of bulk. Ooh, why do I do this? All right, it looks like it does a little bit of damage.
Excellent.
it is now Eustace's turn. And he cries out, and it sounds like he's trying to speak, but it just comes out as roars. Pained roars.
He's getting shit on.
As you can see, Mikey,
Mm.
the chest just and he just starts clawing into it, and he just claws and he rips open rib cage with flesh, and you see the beating draconic style heart, heavy, big, and then next to it is a red crystal
Of course.
attached by tendrils of flesh to the heart. Make a dexterity saving throw. As this has happened before, as
Yeah.
with the opening of the chest come the tendrils of flesh, and they shoot out towards you.
11.
11, you fail.
Yeah.
The tendrils shoot out, and they coil around you, and then you're pulled. I need you to make a strength check.
19.
19. It's going to use its last legendary action, and you are pulled in.
Oh, fuck, man.
And then the flesh starts to come back around. And then Mikey's character is no longer to be seen, swallowed into the chest of this draconic creature. You are pressured to the shithouse as you
Yeah.
are feeling being crushed.
Yeah.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage, not halved.
I'm still raging.
I know, but not this one.
Alright, I've done a 10.
Midi, you're up.
Wait, so I kind of zoned out a little bit. So what happened? He like got sucked into his chest or something.
Yes.
Fuck.
So I'm not in the battlefield. I'm in the battlefield.
Is it possible for me to go around and like try and cut him out?
Yeah, it is possible.
I would like to attempt that.
Sweet. As you duck a tail swing and you go around to the front of him, he's going to make a swipe at you with one of his claws.
Okay.
He fails. You're able to dodge it and do a roll, and now you are standing in front of him. And you can see that his chest is like overbulged, and just you can see the outlines of Mike's character in the flesh itself.
Alright. So just normal attack rolls?
Yeah.
Woo! 18 on the dice.
Nice. Yeah, you'll hit.
Okay. Where's my damage? 6 on the dice. Plus 3. That's 9 for the normal damage.
Yep.
3, 4, 7 necro.
Nice. With the black-handed dagger, you turn it around and you bring it up into the chest and you slice down, dealing enough damage to both plunge it in and then tear it down, and then out plops Mikey's character. Still conscious, but there are small strands of tendrils stuck to him. The chest now exposed once again, not fully healed. And so where the dragon had tore it open to allow him in just moves and wriggles as the bones and the flesh weren't
melded.
reformed.
Yeah, wow.
Fuck yes!
Thanks.
You still have your
Finally got a good roll on something important.
and you still have your second hit.
16.
16 hits.
Nice.
Woo! 5.
5. Nice. As you slice up and try to get to the heart, but you swing left instead and strike what appears to be like a lung of some sort. You slice it down, and blood just starts coming out, and the breathing is fucked. He is looking mighty fucked.
Damn. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Don't I have a bonus action sort of ability?
Do you?
Cunning action. Never mind. Nah, I was gonna see if I could fucking hiff Mikey at one of them healing fruits. I'll do that next turn.
Mikey, you're up.
All right. Am I like bound?
You're
Or,
s-
like,
you're not
like
bound, so to
swinging
say.
the glaive?
It'll take your full movement to get back up, and like it's like spiders' webs at the moment. They're not drawing onto you, but it'd be like just so they're not an inconvenience.
Yeah. I'm thinking now, do I just use my breath weapon? No, I'll do more damage with the glaive. All right, I'm gonna try and fuck all this shit off and I'm gonna hit with the glaive.
Yep.
I give Mickey a big thumbs up.
All good.
18.
You
18 hits.
All right, fuck yeah. D12 plus 10. Oh, fuck me again. 14.
Yep.
Slashing, and then I do 5 damage.
How do you want to do this, Mikey?
Oh.
Its heart and crystal are now exposed in a way. Standing in front of it.
Grab like the shoulder of the neck and like with the glaive just right into the draconic heart.
Nice. As the dragon whirls around a little bit from the stabbing into the lung from Mickey's character before, he gets low enough for you to just grab onto one of his horns and you just bring it down, and with the scaffolding you just
Yeah, fuck yeah.
going up to your shoulder through, and then it comes out its back, and you just plops, and then there is as the body and bone and blood of this dragon starts getting sucked into the red
Fuck
crystal
yeah.
that was inside of it,
See you, bro.
and then in a small moment, all that is left is a white crystal, about a golf ball sized, on the ground.
All right. Beautiful. I will pick up that white crystal, the white cabal crystal.
What is in the white cabal?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'll pick up the red crystal.
And then some javelins fly over your head, and the broken hand members that were fighting Rigby, who is now by himself, they are felled from these legionnaire javelins. And then you hear sounds of drum beats, and then a large cry, just noise coming off into the distance. Sounds like running, but not in your direction, but away.
Yeah.
Sounds of familiar trumpets that you heard that was played before, now playing again from behind Dante's distance, as now more legionaries are coming up through the street.
I look around. I kind of look to these guys. I'm like, I don't know if are we fighting them as well? Are we fighting everybody else?
No, I let out a there you go, whatever. Sake. Yeah.
I quickly put the crystal into my bag. Just my bag, not the bag of holding. I'll do it later.
Yep.
I looked at the team like, do we run? What do we do? What do we do?
Thing just
I'm keen
don't,
for
no,
whatever.
don't do anything. Just don't do anything. All right. Trust me. Don't do anything.
All right.
It's this big whole charade. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. No fun. No fun to be had. Everything ruined again. Fuck's sake. All right. Whatever.
Rigby comes up, heavy breathing, wounded on one arm. He comes up to you, Morvis, first, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "Well, I appreciate the help that you've done. I will forever be in your debt, mate."
Yes.
A classic Morvis response.
Reaches into a pocket in one of his armor, and he pulls out a pin of a hammer, and he hands it to you.
Thanks.
Brothers in blood, we are now.
Yep.
and then as he goes back and just checks on his fellow members, and with a heavy sign look in his face, that they are all dead. The legionnaires are now just marching through the street, stopping on corners, and then this larger orc gentleman in a more heavily armed legionnaire armor, carrying a almost greatsword style gladius. By he's just holding it, but it's like dragging along the ground with him, flanked by a couple of members behind him. Comes up to Dantel's character.
Alright, I go, where is he then?
Where's who?
Who do you think, you dork? Where is he?
Your father.
Yeah,
Whoa, shit.
there is he.
How
Is he
long's
here?
it been since you've seen the family, son?
Don't know, don't care. Where is
We're
he?
gonna have to sit down.
Why?
It's gonna be a long story.
Anyway.
Am I hearing this shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, I looked at Mick, I'm like, hey, what the fuck is this? What is this about?
Though he's not keeping quiet, and then he turns. Praetorian, Augustin, clear the town, fuck him off. He nods, salutes, he leaves, and a trail of members follow him down the street. Sounds of combat and just chaotic noise and just around.
Yep.
Do you want the short story or the long story, son?
Whatever. I don't care.
Your father's dead. Your sister's
really?
been taken,
Oh,
and your mum's worse for wear.
alright. That sucks. Alright. How did he die? What happened? What happened?
We need a drink first. We've been marching for 2 days.
I don't care. What happened?
I kid.
Alright.
Right. Oh, man.
He heads into the tavern, flanked by legionnaire members, and there is a lot just coming down the street, coming out, just all uniformed, groups of 4 and more,
Damn.
knocking on houses that you can see, checking if there's people in there. If there are, they go in and then you see some of them drag out broken hand members into the street and just bam,
Oh, damn.
killing ones on the floor, and then they move on.
Exterminating
House to house.
Fucking hell. I
Yeah,
walk up to
yeah.
Dante's and I'm like, hey, what is that about?
Just the usual exploits of the Dragon Emperor. Don't worry about it. Ignore it.
Don't worry about, mate. This sounds like it's something to worry about.
It really isn't.
All right, well, I'll trust you, mate. I got your back, mate.
Yep. It's here from the
A
side.
lot of awful lot of honkies in here.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right. Well, let's go talk to
Let's get that drink, I guess.
Torian Cockett or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is. I will go to the bar.
Yep. Go to the bar.
You enter into the tavern, still damaged from, not fully, but still damaged from the previous encounter with Magnus the Magnificent.
Yeah.
And he's just behind the counter with a couple of members, just pouring drinks, handing them out. He's drinking. I take it you don't remember me, son.
No. To me, you're just another general. Who cares?
I am Legate Mengsk.
All right.
Alright, let's fuck it up.
Okay.
Legate Minx. That's cool, man.
Leader of the 3rd Legion
Ooh,
of the
That's
13.
That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
Okay.
We'll just get right to the chase.
Yep. Sounds
The
good.
Empire's fucked.
We knew that already, but yeah.
More so than usual. Turns out your father thought there would have been a plan. Killed the family, put themselves in charge. Father started to notice that certain members of the royal guard were getting swapped out with people he's never seen.
Hmm.
You delve deep, see what's going wrong. You know how close your family is to the Emperor.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Never hear the end of it. Yeah.
Your father delved too deep, saw too much.
Oh. Yeah. That sounds like the old man. Typical.
As he was defending your mother,
Yeah.
he was killed. We don't know by what. Your mother doesn't say.
Hmm.
What we do know is that the royal family are no more.
That's it then.
The Empire is dead. Every cunt
Okay.
with a bit of power and money and influence has either made himself his own warlord, his own king, his own emperor.
Okay. Now, what do you guys do now, and the rest of the
Your
army?
mother has pulled in every favor she can. All the legions sworn to you and your family are
Yep.
to return to her.
Okay. Yep.
We are now at war with the previous empire.
I smell a revolution.
Yep. Okay. So does that mean?
Your mother's first sense of action is to find your sister, now being held by some cunt called Fazbear.
Oh, I know that guy. He's a dork, man.
Apparently, there was a trade,
Oh.
some sort of agreement between the previous Grand Duke of this fucking shithole, now known as Emperor, proclaims himself to be. He smacks his hand on the bench, and the bench just caves in. A sense of force that is not natural.
Yep.
So far, we've been able to save 14 members of your family.
Yep.
Distant. They were
Yep.
clever and close,
Yep.
and they got all the closest ones. Mainly your cousins and shit, but nobody cares about them.
No, don't care either. Yeah. Oh well.
So Dante's family was the previous empire, and then Phasma took over. Is that what that is?
No.
Okay.
So far, we've got 3 legions behind you and your mother's back. The 13th, which was
Yep.
always behind your father, as his personal guard, he was allowed to get away with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they now bear the shame of not being able to protect the family itself, and thus have committed 3 decimations.
That just seems like a pretty bad idea, doesn't it? Now that we have less people,
You are aware of the high honor with which we legions partake in.
it's stupid. Waste of time. Yeah.
True as that may be, tradition is tradition, and thus must be held.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Besides myself leading the 3rd, we have the 4th and the 9th.
Where are they?
The 13th, 4th, and 9th are now west of this new capital of Middenheim.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
3 days, we will lay siege to the city, raze it, kill this Fazbear, and bring your sister back.
We should join them.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Also, there's no magic users, in these legions, right? Purely orc boys.
As far as you are aware of, for what information your father has taught you, there are no. They are all sword and board, all
Yeah.
melee fighters. But then
Oh,
again,
well.
your father either didn't tell you everything, or you really just didn't care enough to listen.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
So there are probably lots of information that you are not aware of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this Fazbear guy doesn't like magic. He deletes magic with this dumb golem he's got. So as long as we're not using magic, he's gone. He's fucked. He can't do anything. But you know, if it's just a straight up fight, a straight up clash of swords, I think we'll be okay. You guys could probably beat him. I hope so. I mean, as much as I bag the Emperor and the training and all that stuff, but they had a fight at least. So I think we could definitely deal with this ragtag group of rebels that Fazbear commands. I think. Is there any other nobility left in the capital other than my family?
There is none. It appears whatever has
Just-
happened
Yeah.
has decentralized the entire structure.
Yeah.
There are no, as far as we're aware of, no royal family members left.
Okay. And the old man is dead, right? Like dead, not just like for real. Is this first-hand account?
Your old man has passed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, son.
All right. Yes. Yeah. So 100% though. 100%. He's dead.
What the fuck?
There's no plot behind this. He's not taken away. He's not been grabbed in his
We-
dying breath. Has
No,
someone
we-
confirmed that he's dead?
You
Confirm
can
the
confirm
body,
it
saw
yourself
Oh,
when you come and see your mother.
alright. Well,
It's always nice to see family, mate. Come on.
yeah, that's true, I guess. At least, yeah.
You get to
Yeah,
meet your
alright.
mum, mate. She sounds like a nice lady.
Yeah, she's alright. She's alright. Yeah, I'm kind of glad you didn't get to be my dad, though. Actually, you might have liked him, actually, knowing you.
Wait, what does that mean, mate? Come on.
Nah, you guys just have this thing. This thing.
Okay.
This brain thing. I don't know.
Ah. Now we
You guys
have one.
get it. No, you guys probably get along. You probably talk about all this bullshit that he's done and blah blah blah. You would have
yeah,
made it up and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. You probably.
I'm sure you'll hear about it eventually. Someone will tell you.
Oh, I waited, mate.
Rigby walks through the door.
Hey, Rigby, what's going on?
It has been a long time since I've seen the Third Legion.
His voice changed.
My name isn't Rigby.
Oh, okay.
Pours himself he stands up, pours himself a drink, sits down. I once was a fighter of high esteem in the ways of the Empire.
Yep.
But I changed
Very
that
well.
when I joined the Golden Path. My question is, with the Third Legion now, and the many legions that I presume are marshalling,
4.
4 legions? Just like old times.
What were you in the? All right, whatever. I'm biting. Whatever then. All right, were you in the legions? What do you know? Fuck's sake.
I wasn't part of the legions. I fought with the legions. The wars of
Okay.
Aquitian to the west, where we fought the warlords.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
know
yeah.
of them and their spirit, their will, the concentrated power that they have. That no matter the outcome,
Yeah.
they held firm.
Yeah. Okay. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. Whatever your name is. I've heard it. I've heard it before. Yeah,
My
you know,
question now
you know how
is,
good they are.
with the legions coming in, what happens to the towns that they take? Who rules them? The Emperor is no more. Who now rules? Is it you and your family, backed by the might of your legions,
Fucking hope not.
claim yourselves new Emperor?
Don't want to be.
You could be an emperor, mate.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You're gonna be a vampire soon, mate. You can't be doing that.
Shh.
Oh, I mean, you're gonna be. A...
I tend to what was his name? Minx? What role is he? Centurion? What is he?
Legate Mensk.
Legate?
Yeah.
I turn to him and I go and I show him the brand with its missing brands in my arm and I go, don't tell mum about this, alright? Just don't mention it. Like don't. I'll tell her. Just don't say anything. Don't mention any deals, anything that you heard just then about a vampire. Just don't mention it. I'll tell her. I can never hear the end of it.
He nods his head.
Yeah.
Pours another
Thanks.
drink.
Yep. Thanks. All right.
He turns
on then.
fully and faces Rigby. We are not here to govern. We're here to do our job where Our Lady tells us to go. Your mother turns and nods his head.
Mm-hmm.
Where she commands,
Does she want
we
to rule?
follows.
I know it's not like her to want to take power, but
Your mother at the moment is not,
does she
dare
want
I say it, in the way of leading.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We-
No, I don't really want to. Yeah.
In her current physical state,
Well, what's wrong with it? What happened? Well,
she is. You'll know when you see her. That's all I
oh,
can say.
yeah. Why don't you just tell me? I don't understand.
There are some things best for his son to find out on his own.
Alright.
I can respect
Alright,
that,
alright.
mate.
Alright.
Looks to
Fine.
you and gives a nod. But we ain't here to rule. Once we clear out this scum, we head back, make plans, and continue along the path to which we are told.
Yep.
Rigby nods his head and he goes, then it will be the golden path that take over.
Yeah.
Setting up a new system of governance. Like
Well,
the
we have
Republic
to-
of City-States.
We have to somehow take back the control of the capital and all that.
Will Paladin be coming around at one point for this place?
Oh yeah, remember that guy?
Paladin Cross, he might come around, right?
Yeah, he might help. He was kind of a alright guy. Didn't like Fazbear either.
Yeah, I'd say that to Rigby, or now not so much Rigby. Hey, not Rigby, mate. What about Paladin Cross? He'll be coming around, right? He'd look after this place too.
I don't know a Paladin Cross.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, he's
Is he a knight or a member of something?
he's the commander for the Golden Path.
I know no Paladin Cross of the Golden Path.
No, he's of something else.
Well, he
What
is.
was it? No, no, it wasn't that. It was something else. It was
No, he was. He had his shit decimated. Remember?
yeah, he wasn't a golden path though. He was something else. Knights of the Rose, is that what it was? Something about a flower. Dandelion? That's that's
No.
Yes,
Oh,
it w-
yeah, it was. You keep it the
Yeah.
lines. My bad. I think
Yeah,
back when I
that's
said Rigby.
right.
All good. Just cut it out. All good.
yeah. I think he was okay. We can trust him. I think he's alright. He's another typical.
Yeah, that's
Any connection to Duke Fazbear, no matter how they regret or go against the waves, is still tainted by his corruptive influence.
Alright, Rigby.
That's true.
Not Rigby. That's a little bit unnecessary. Look, well, we'll talk to Paladin Cross, and we can get him to help out the Empire. I'm sure he'll be up for it. He seems like a type that would do that. Huh?
Legate Minx puts down his mug. Son, if you and your friends want to follow us, it's time you met your mother.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. All right. Whatever. We'll go to the capital then. Who cares?
Yeah. All right.
Where are they getting? Where are they held up? Huh? The big estate? Huh? Where is it? Where are they getting? Where are they held up?
We are not at the capital anymore.
Oh,
We are nowhere near the capital.
The cat was cursed by Fazbear.
well, we don't know. Possibly.
That's where Fazbear's base is, isn't it? Oh,
Middenheim.
He's Middenheim.
He's in-
yeah,
he's in Middenheim, yeah.
of course.
Yeah. All right. Where then?
We're going west of Middenheim.
Okay.
Alright, and he leaves. These dudes follow him. Rigby goes, right. Preparations to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like big things are happening.
Yep.
Changes here It's not going away. If what they say is true, there's going to be a large power vacuum. And thus, I will follow. To
You gotta come
ensure
with
that
us?
the people are still looked after.
Oh.
I will inform the Golden Path souls in and around the area of what is transpiring.
Yeah.
See if they can corroborate what he has said in regards to the downfall of now our, unfortunately, glorious empire.
Yeah.
This information will have ramification for centuries to come. We didn't have many friends as the empire. Nigh on enemies all around. And if what they say is true, and information gets out to them, we are but a carcass to their carrions. And if we cannot make friends with our neighbors, or show a strong force of will, we will all be killed. Ramifications of years and years and years of conquest by the Empire. Bad blood runs deep. And he leaves through the back of the tavern into the back door and disappears.
Alright, well, that was a very stirring speech, wasn't it? Let's go
Yeah,
then.
it makes sense.
Alright.
We've kind of had mission complete here, right? We've
Yeah, Eustace is dead.
Brangentan's got a whack bomb.
Dragon's dead.
So
Town's taken
where's
over.
the whack-a-ball
That's it.
thing? So we've got. So Eustace is dead. We've just got 3 left for Wakabal members.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the Archmage and the Minotaur's Bar Leader.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
And they're in Klorenberg.
Yeah. And what? So I guess are we? So where are we at the moment?
You are in Cratersfield, to the south of Middenheim. Klorenberg is to the north.
Look at the map now.
Where did I put the map?
It's in your DMs to me. Where the fuck is Middenheim? You mean Midgard? Is that what you're about? I don't see Middenheim on the map. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. There, Cratersfield. Yeah, okay. So we're at Cratersfield and to the west. So that means what, they're held out at Cause Breach.
All they told you, or all that he said, is that they are west of Middenheim.
Okay. Yeah, it could be Cause Breach. Could be the mountains. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to follow behind.
Rigby
Third
comes
Legion.
back out, carrying bags, dressed a little like very fastly put on a change of clothes. But he's got a bunch of bags, some containing parchments and stuff out of it. And then following behind him is a couple of other members. Hands a bag to each, and he goes, "Tell the others. It is time for the Golden Path to emerge fully from the shadows. A great day for democracy is upon us. Yes, I am coming."
You want to take the? Where's the cart? What do we do with the cart? Where is it?
It is around front. Should be now. And he steps outside.
Are you taking a ride with us? You want to jump in the back? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Are you riding with us, or are you riding on your own?
Oh, he left. He's outside the town.
Oh, he's gone? Alright, I'm just talking to myself then.
Yep.
Alright. He's just talking to myself. I turn around. Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
What are you doing there, mate?
I thought he was still here, but he's gone. He walked out.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, anyway. Alright, let's go then. This is everything. We got everything. Alright, everything packed? Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Get in the cart.
Exit outside, and then exit the tavern, and you see as the dimness from the tavern now opens up to the bright light of outside. you see that a larger portion of the Third Legion has entered this semi-town square-ish event. A lot of horse and carts, people getting in them, and then coming down the street is a like a larger horse and cart, but it's not drawn by horses. It's drawn by these like very muscular looking oxen type
Yeah, fuck
creatures.
yeah, that's cool.
Look,
Um,
Fuck,
These
that's
horses
great,
are
bro.
overrated.
cool.
and then to your left is your horse and cart. Rigby is getting on into like the driver's seat, if you will. Come on, lads, let's get in. We'll follow.
All right.
Hear horns blasting, and then the caravan starts to form in one line as they exit and make their way towards the entranceway from Cody'sville that you guys originally entered from, back out.
Yep. What? So the town's just left empty then?
You don't know. You can ask.
All right. Well, I can't. Where is bloody Minx? Is he at the front or something?
You don't see him.
Yeah, he's gone. All right. Well, I yell out to one of the other orcs in Orcish, obviously, and I go, "So now what happens to the town? Oh, they just leave it? You guys just leaving it? That's it?"
One of the fellow members that are walking with the caravan looks up at you and he nods his head, and he goes, "Well, we're leaving the town,
Mm-hmm.
but your mate Rigby says that they're going to be looked after by the Golden Path, out of our hands. We ain't here to govern.
Yeah.
We ain't here to protect."
Can you? Where's Rigby? Rigby's driving, right?
Yes, Rigby is driving at the moment.
Oh, okay. Hey, not Rigby, but Rigby. Could you tell your boys Golden Path? Can you put Can you do a favor since we rolled up? Can you give me a solid?
Yes, I can do you a solid.
Okay, so can you tell one of your Golden Path homies to make sure Rigby the banker and Melania the owner of good goods.
Well, and the dwarf.
Oh, and the dwarf. Oh yeah, and the dwarf.
Ungrit,
God, I
Ungrit,
almost forgot
Ungrit.
that guy. Yeah, Ungrit. Yeah, I forgot about that guy. Okay, so you make sure Ungrit, Melania the owner of good goods, and Rigby the banker. Can you make sure that they get into a position where not so much they're in control, but they have a bit of sway in this town? I think they deserve it.
Yeah.
He looks at you and nods his head, and yes, I can do that.
All right, sweet. Thanks. All right.
He pulls the bag next to him. He opens it up and pulls out a white porcelain owl. And then he shakes it 3 times and he throws it in the air and it morphs into an owl.
Oh, okay.
Owl just slaps in front of him. He hands it he brings out a parchment and a quill, writes down what you've said, wraps it up, gives it to the owl, and the owl flies off.
Yep. There we go. All right. Make sure those guys are running. Get this cool armor out of it. All right. Yep. Onward to wherever we're going.
And you follow this long caravan of horse carts and these other large, muscular-looking ox creatures. And I'm sure by now you're all now that it's subsided, you take in what has transpired today, what you've learnt, what's happened. A strike against a nefarious man such as Duke Fazbear, killing a member of the White Cabal,
Yep. Another one, dude.
the death of Lord Commander Eustace, and now the acquisition, now a total of 2 white crystals within Mikey's person.
Yep. Cool. Excellent.
And it takes a little bit to get over and accept that what Legate Mensk has said in regards to about the Empire as a whole. And it really brings home the large ramifications of information like that leaking or transpiring to the rest of the world. the empire, as far as you are aware, is the most center of power within the continent itself. It has not been very kind to its neighbors, bar the Republic of Cities to the east, who has a acquaintance-style relationship, where it's mainly trade and goods of how close they are to the coast. But to the rest of the world, rest of the continent's neighbors, the Empire has been nothing but bad.
Yeah.
And with such news of the decline of the Empire and the death of supposedly the entire royal family, that's wrong. There's one still alive that you think about
Oh, the Dragon Lady.
that
Oh.
Mikey has saved,
Yeah.
Beautiful woman it is.
Yeah.
who is in not cahoots, but in a supposedly very strong relationship with a certain book wielder
That's right.
that has a book that Morvis wants
Oh, yeah. That's...
or desires. And it starts turning your head that if there is a royal family member left, Dante, you go, oh, if she finds out that the family's dead, my family's down here. My family has served the royal family for as long as I can remember. If she wants her shit back, we are going to be at war with the rest of the empire until it is finished and she is on the throne.
Yeah. Yep.
And she ain't gonna want some Golden Path members stepping in. She ain't gonna want any upstart warlords, dukes, kings, and proclaimed emperors stepping in the way.
That's true.
She will want fire and brimstone against any and all conspirators that have slain her family.
Mm.
She's
getting
already
serious. Oh,
she's
God.
already semi crazy at the moment. Her family was killed by Duke Fazbear, and that was 20 years ago. The pool of revenge is full within her.
That's pretty cool.
What happens when it overflows?
Yeah, at least we're on her side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, at least we're on her side.
For how long
Yeah.
though? For how long? You know,
I don't know. For the war ends.
We're pretty great wielders of power, man. Like we could be seen as a
Till we
threat.
win.
Well,
Nah, we're not a threat. We no one wants to be emperor, do we? No.
Nah, not at all.
No. All right. Well, I guess we're onward then. That's damn. Okay. Shit. That's
Pool
crazy.
of revenge is full. I like that. That's cool.
And then the
Shit's getting serious.
Yep.
caravan ride feels long. Comes back the way you came, through the lush fields, around the crater's edge. And instead of turning right towards Middenheim, there is a left turn towards the dukedom run by the city of Margaret. First town would be Corkspreach.
Yep.
And then as you get about halfway, caravan stops. And then out on the field, the caravan veers off. And then the caravan of about 30, 40 total that you can make out. At least half of them carrying about 10 legionnaires in, besides the maybe 50 on foot. Make camp and spend the night.
Oh, I feel pretty safe around these dudes. A lot of
Yeah,
them.
they're alright. Yeah, they're alright.
As you also pull up, make camp, Rigby helps, setting up tents. it seems like the watch is being taken care of. And then out from some of the shadows of one of the caravans, Legate Minx appears. Comes up to you, Dante, puts his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "How you doing, son?"
Same old, same old.
We know that you were never really into the life that your father wanted. Though it was never told, we all saw. Much like your mother, you are. But your father loved you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Yeah. Oh.
Takes his hand off and nods, and he leaves.
Are the is the iconography of each legion different?
You'd have to ask.
Like,
Well, actually, yeah.
I asked like when after he kind of finishes his very nice, touching conversation, I just kind of pop him like, "Hey, the other legions, mate, they all got different. Like, you know, you got the thing in the front. Everyone else got different ones, or
We all have the same banner. The golden lion with the tusks.
All right,
Only-
whatever. Legate Minx, just tell the fucking story so these guys get it. Just tell the story of the you guys are and shit and all the fucking all the other shit that comes with fucking dad and the empire and all that crap. Just fucking
A
tell them the story.
solo.
Just tell them the story.
Well, I'll keep it short because I don't really want to tell a story. I'll be here till next week.
all right,
Long story short is, your mate there and his family have been around for a very long time.
how old are you, Don?
Back in the
No, not me personally.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, mate,
No, lineage.
Oh, my bad.
back in the early days of the Empire, the Emperor needed something more solid than mercenary companies to get shit done. Unreliable, off on their own cause. Scum of the earth. That's when the bloodline of this mate, points to Dante, took up. No one knows who he really was. We don't know if it was human, orc. What we do know is he only recruited orcs, half orcs. Special cases for other races were made if they proved themselves in battle. But we were trained. Never more than 13. We fought for the family, died for the family. Brought in. I was brought in as an orphan. My life is owed to the family. Like half of these lads. And then we have families, always a part of the Legion.
That's pretty cool. What's the name of this
Alright.
legion?
The third legion.
We're the third.
There's no
Plain-
name besides the third.
Oh,
We ain't into those fancy stuff that the other companies have. Numbers.
Okay, cool. 3rd of 13.
Plain and simple. We come in, job done, go home. None of this fancy shit.
Are all 13 legions still banded?
Oh, there's only 4 left, Mike. You've not been listening
Yeah,
at all.
I don't know. Are the rest of them like all dead, or was it they stopped being a thing? What's the?
During the waning years of when the Empire's acquisition wars were nearly over, it was decided that didn't need all 13 legions at once.
Ah.
And so we weren't disbanded, but we were no longer required for service. The 13th, the personal and favorite of the family, always stood by, always at the ready. The rest of us, not so much our separate ways, but we left. Still kept training, still kept in touch,
That's cool.
always at the ready. We've marshaled 4 legions full. We are still waiting on the others. If they're even alive.
That's cool.
If they are, we will be the strongest fighting force in the Empire.
Yep. Good.
Get some pride in
Not
that,
this-
mate.
Nods his head and then he walks away.
Yep. Well, now you guys know. The jig's up.
Man, I don't know how that story could be even longer. I thought, fuck, you know, that was a short
Nah,
version.
there's more to it. There's more to it
Right.
about dad and the wars and the unification, all that shit.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. It's alright, I
A
guess.
couple of great crusades.
Yep.
But then Mikey hears coming from Mike's mouth is they sound like men of my caliber and skill, warriors of good faith. I can fight side by side with them.
Do I say that?
You did say that, yes.
But not in Mike's voice.
Not in your voice.
What?
It was the 50-50 voice.
Yeah,
Who-
that's cool.
What are you
just
talking
say-
about? What? What?
Oh,
Who are you talking to?
you guys.
Walking about.
What?
It was. Do I know I said that?
You do.
Yeah. All right. Do I believe I said that? Like, do I?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, oh, you know, I'm just letting you guys know. I'm fine with you guys. You know.
Yeah, obviously. It's not a way to say it out loud, though, isn't it?
Oh, a lot of people could hear us.
Yeah.
Could
Or-
work. Anyway,
Probably
I'm
that
gonna hold
glaive
my-
again.
Yeah,
Probably that
yeah,
fucking
the glaive is
again.
fine. The glaive is glide. Do they see my yellow eye now? By the way,
Yeah, they can see your yellow eye.
Also, why is your eye yellow? What the hell?
why is it yellow? It's not yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
No,
Look.
it's not. Look at what? I can't look at my own eyeball, can I, mate? Like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone got a camera or a mirror?
I don't know what a camera
What's
is.
a, what's a
Neither do I.
camera?
Neither do I. I don't know what that is.
No, I don't have a mirror.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, well, just believe me, it's yellow.
Oh, it's probably just from the dragon.
Probably from your glaive.
The glaive is
Fucking-
fine. I hold the glaive
Uh,
up. It's fine, man.
Oh, it is a talking to again. That sounds about right.
It's not talking to me,
what's
man.
what's
you
it
hold
saying now, huh?
Okay, you can't hold
No,
it.
I don't want to hold
Nah,
it.
You can't hold it. You're not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I'm
Alright.
just saying, man. You know, she's picked me for a reason, you know. So.
That's why it
anyway.
talks to you, eh? That's why it talks to you.
Well,
in
it doesn't
sleep.
talk to me, man. I talk to. Well, I don't talk to.
I've
okay.
seen you. Yeah, I've seen you before I go to sleep. We did share a room. You were spooning that thing.
Well, it's important. I can't lose it. You know, it needs to be close.
Why are you gonna
to
lose it? Why are you sleeping with it? Why are you putting a blanket over it?
Well, in case you
Not
don't attack us
cold.
at night. Hey, man, people might attack us at night. We've been doing things we probably shouldn't be doing. You know.
I just don't understand. Talking to
you
it.
know what? You never. Well, you never. No one ever sleeps. It's all good. It's all good.
Well,
I kind of like. I'm just gonna take a breather real quick, and I kind of like just
no.
take a quick walk away and like hold the glaive and just like look at the trees. I presume around us.
There are a couple.
Yeah, I just stare at the trees for a bit. Couple of deep breaths. Yep. Do that for a few minutes.
About an hour before you all feel really tired to head to bed.
Yeah.
Yep, bedtime. All right.
I go to sleep with the glaive.
No worries.
Sounds like
Member of the Legion comes past and goes, "You boys can rest. We got shift."
Thanks, mate.
And you all sleep.
big rest.
comes
I get my
easy.
Health back.
Morvis,
Ah.
in your sleep, your dream sends you high up into the sky. And it is as if you are looking down at yourself in this large legion of men. And you're floating there with the two books that you have circling up over you. And then you hear it, a voice off the wind. Come to me. Let us talk. I'm sure that we can work things out. And you feel your mouth open and you have the ability to speak.
Wait, is this the same guy from the first one?
Ah,
First what?
Dream, I meant.
You don't know. You only hear the voice. And it sounds different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what, so I can move? Like my body? Not just my mouth?
So you were standing there looking over yourself, apparently you are able to just, as if to will it upon, and you can move yourself as if you're floating in space.
Oh, so what do you want me to do?
Let us meet. The wind flows through past you. And then you turn, you see in the distance above the mountains, or in the distance of the mountains, a light just lights up and then fades.
So is that where I'm supposed to go?
It's up to you, Regan.
Yeah, I fly over there.
You turn that direction and you just will yourself to just move. You just as if you're in a the closest comparison that I have is like as if someone's grabbed your model file and has just moved you.
I,
And you're just willing yourself to
Flash
fly
TP.
through
Yeah, yeah.
the
Side
air.
mode on. No collision.
Like
Yeah.
I'm on a really fast but invisible Segway.
that's pretty cool.
And you fly up, and the light and cam gets smaller. The mountains get closer. You can see more of the valley, the edges of the edge of the large crater in the distance, the very back, with your keen eyes that you have.
Yeah.
And as you get closer, you can focus in on the light, and it's a castle built into the mountain at the top. Oh well, not so much at the top, but just high enough to give a view over this large swath of land. And then standing there with a flying up, and you see standing there on the edge of one of the paramounts, Nesna holding a yellow crystal that lights up and then closes, lights up and then closes, as if holding it as if it's drawing your attention. And you come like a moth to flame. And then you come into distance, about 30 feet away, flying or hovering, flying above the paramounts away from him. You are here. Let us talk. I know you seek the book that I have. Holds it out. Black book. Fleshy looking symbol of a decayed hand.
Oh.
I know you seek this book. He tells you that you need the book. Know that I will never give you the book willingly, and if you want it, you will have to take it from my corpse. But I've been at this a long time. And though it seems the books have granted you power, know that I have power not from the books itself. So come. Moves his hand, and then two chairs just come out of the stone paramount place. Take a seat. Let us chat with the future that awaits us. And he walks over and he sits down on a chair.
I walk over to the chair and I stand next to it.
Very well. Times are changing, and my beloved will require everything that I have learnt and mastered, and know the power within me will be hers to wield like a hammer, and the world is nothing but nails.
What a sub.
Know that if you move against me, or I perceive you to be moving against her, I will come down on you, everyone you know, and everyone they know. Enough about threats. Besides what the book tells you to do and what that old man wants, I'm aware that you want power. So did I at the beginning. But my power doesn't come from the books or the promises he makes. My power comes from me and what I can do, what I've learned, what I continue to learn. The thing about gateways to powers and promises is that you don't know where the end of the gateway leads, and that promises are often crushed like dirt underfoot. So I instead propose we join, me and you. I have no desire to search for other books. I have the one that I need to enhance the skills that I have already earned. You want power? Good. But is it for you, or is it for him? And he turns, and standing, floating above the paramounts, is the Dark Lord, half decayed, half covered in black purpley smoke.
That's cool as shit.
Where does your power come from?
I've been around a long time, longer than most, and my
We don't all
power.
have that luxury.
True. I didn't at the beginning, and though with the time that I have found means to continue. His promises, sweet and nuclear, whisper in the mind. When I first found the book, seeking of knowledge and power just outside my grasp, and I took it. I reached out and I grabbed his hand and led him inside my mind. But the price to pay is too much. He wants more than what we're willing to give. He asks for more, not out loud, but behind, through the blades of grass like the wind that no one sees. His promises run deep, but sometimes promises don't get you where you want to go. I have skills learnt on my own, and though the abilities and power granted by the book are great, I can teach you what he cannot. Ways to continue to live longer than you are deemed worthy enough to live. Power of your own. If you want to continue finding the books, I can help. But without him. See, my book, and it comes to him, and it flies open, and then it changes. No longer is it a fleshy looking book. It is a dark purple, velvet colored. And he brings it to you. Touch it.
All right, I touch it.
And you grab the book, and it's soft and velvety. But there's no, unlike the two that you have, there's no connection there. Dead silence. No taint that you can feel of the Dark Lord itself. Flies back out of your hand into his. His power was his, granted to me by promise. Now it is mine, taken from him without the consequence. No longer am I cursed by the power of the book. Now I just get power from the book. You see, I'm sure that you're aware of when the books are, and he throws it over the Paramount's edge, no longer in our possession, we lose things. And he puts his hands up, and his hands turn to bone. I used to lose the power of my hands, the ability to cast spells. And they turn back to normal. And the book comes up from behind his head and floats. What do you lose? What does he take?
Well, I don't even know if that's true yet. Never lost them.
And let us test.
Nah. I didn't bring them with me anyway.
Think about it. Think about him, what he promises, what I promise. And know that with me there are no consequences. Know that with me there will be no stab in the back. And that the 1,000 years, like a blink of an eye, is nothing. Then it ends, fading into black. And then everyone gets a full 8 hours of sleep.
Nice.
I'm gonna grab a drink, so a little short break.
Yep.
Everyone gets a full rest and are roused awake by the sounds of loud sounds. Waking up, looking around, appears that the Legion is putting their camp away, back into the wagons, getting back up to go on the march again.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I Are there any legionaries near us, or is it just gonna be just the boys?
There's a couple just hanging around. It seems to be now that you notice that there seems to be not a direct attachment, but a close enough guard protection around not the group,
Dante's.
Dantel's.
Yeah, nice. I tend to Dante's. I don't really notice them too much because I just kind of I understand they kind of protected them a little bit, but I kind of say to them, hey man, regarding Cratersfield, do you reckon the Golden Path are gonna look after my $3,000, my 3 GP investment? Do you reckon that'll increase, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Maybe with Rigby if he runs it, and maybe we'll get.
I might get some.
Maybe you get some kickback. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Speaking of kickback, do you reckon my investment in the other bank? Do you reckon that's got some money flowing through it? You reckon?
I don't know. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not an investor. I don't. I'm not a trader. I'm not a.
Yeah.
No.
Good point. I'll have to.
I don't know, man.
Next time I'm
You're
back
gonna
in
have
Minheim, I'll have to check it then, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Cool. Go in the bag. I'm like, boar meat? Anybody? Boar meat?
Oh, nah.
Alright. More for old Mike. I eat the boar meat.
Mm.
It's fucking delicious, man. That orc knows what he's doing.
Isn't it rank? How long have you had that
It's fine. It's rations.
Well,
Yeah, it's
kinda
made to like.
You you see Dante, you
Kinda
see him
stinky,
you see him start chowing down at this boar meat. You can see that some of that's looking pretty green.
You look stinky.
It's
yeah.
fine.
Ooh.
It's rations. It's made to last forever.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. There is
I don't
definitely a time period on
I
this
mean, it's pretty
ration.
tasty. Eat all of it. No
Hey, Mike.
rations left. Yeah, man. What's up?
Hey, Mike, what do you you remember this? I pulled out the spider leg I got. You remember this?
Ah! Hey, that's off, man. Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, throw it out.
Yeah, I want to throw this shit out. Yeah. I throw the spider tendril and the spider leg out and chuck it over the
Damn.
fucking side of the fucking thing.
That orc just made money off us. Well, not me. I ate all my food, but that's gross. Yeah.
I didn't even eat it.
That's right. Support local businesses, mate. It's important.
I keep ordering food. I never eat it. Yeah, all right.
Getting back in the cart, Rigby once again on driver's seat, following along. This time not so far back in the convoy, but closer up as he's managed to get in and swerve, allow himself to get inside, more in the middle of the caravan.
Why is this orc guard so close?
They're trying to touch
Walking
you, mate.
along the cart, dude. Weird.
The orcs. There was about on the trip there before the park up. There was about 4, and now the caravan is back on around where you are walking or keeping pace with the caravan itself. No longer 4 normal legionnaires. Now there are 6, 3 on the other side, and these are more heavily armed.
Yeah. See what?
You get escorted, mate.
Yeah. It's so close. God. Yeah. All right.
Clear sky, couple of clouds. Morvis, you're feeling a little bit hungry.
What? Oh, we need to feed it something.
Starting to feel like there's a bit of a deep emptiness within your gut. Make a intelligence check for me, please.
What? 23.
Oh,
23. Damn.
Jesus.
You're plus.
Wait,
you're
is this
plus
the one
5.
on the side?
Yeah. So you're
Plus 4.
Oh, so you're 19. Nice.
Yeah.
You are able to overcome, at the moment, this urge of hunger, but it's still lingering there. flash
Do we
of
know
the...
that he's hungry?
No.
we don't know. Oh, okay.
You do not know. It's
You
it's like
think a rat or something, dude.
No, I think it has to be human. No?
Yeah, sure.
and know that I am hungry, master. You will need to feed me. And then nothing.
All right.
What's that, Morvis?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Trip follows
Uh,
along the road.
Are there any other people, passing or?
Yeah, can I just
close, or-
slash someone down or something?
Yeah. How? Is there anything around us? I don't know.
He just figured,
No.
oh, leave Montez alone. Dush, and fucking hit him.
Yeah,
There, there is
take some
just
cool
the
weapons.
caravan on this road. Nobody has gone past.
Has our caravan got 2 horses or 1?
2 horses. You've got
2 horses? Does
yeah.
it need 2 horses?
Simeon and
No,
I
don't kill the
forget-
horses, man. Oh, okay.
Are there any less than savory?
But the thing is we don't know that Regan's hungry.
No, you don't.
Wait. Can I just use? Oh, I guess not. I can't really use a spell, right?
Needs flesh, doesn't it?
Oh, flesh? Yeah, that's true. I thought it was blood.
No, blood was the first one.
You need to like eat a body.
Yeah, the second one needed flesh.
Yeah, consume. Yeah.
Yeah, what's that rumbling? What the hell?
Yeah, it's like fucking.
Yeah, who?
Who's got the fucking the dual controller? The fucking dual
Yo.
dual shock.
Yeah, what the hell's that? Who's hungry, man?
You fucking skip breakfast. Come
Yo, what's rumbling? What the hell was that?
You want me to regurgitate some of that ration there, mate? Blech. You know.
Oh, like a bird.
Yeah, like a bird.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, it's along the path, and then it veers off once again to the right, heading in the direction of the mountain range.
Oh yeah, in the mountains.
And then it's just and then the scenery is just small patches of forest, some hills. Every now and then you'll see birds fly overhead, just natural critters just scurrying in the distance, popping up their head out of the grass to have a gaze as to what the loud noise is from this caravan. This caravan's not quiet. It's loud. But there was no one else on the road besides the caravan.
Yeah.
And there, as you get closer, it starts getting darker. Not from the shadow of the mountain itself, but clouds start coming from the mountain. Dark, rumbling.
Put my hood up.
Starts to rain. Then you hear a swear from your side, like a fuck. You look up, and in the direction you see bits of torches lit in the distance, and then what looks to be large, giant even, creatures just moving, and you see the outskirts of a large camp.
Mm. I yelled to one of the orcs. So is this it then, or what? Is this the?
This is it.
Oh yeah. Why is it so dark? Why is it so fucking miserable and grim around here?
Sorcery. Spits on the ground.
Alright. Yeah, that sounds better, right? Who's sorcerer? Do we know?
He just shrugs.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Caravan comes up. Camp comes into view. And then you start seeing the banners and patrols of members of the 13th, the 4th, and the 9th, all dressed in Legionnaire armor, all with slightly different colored uniforms depending on the number of the legion that they're a part of.
Fuck yeah.
And those giant humanoid figures in the distance, now you see, are like the ones that you saw coming out of the castle keep in the mountains. They're rotted and necrotic.
Yeah, wow.
It's about
Owls?
three that you can see just walking in a pattern of some sort. in amongst the groups with a space between them and the legionnaires around them are necrotic, undead-looking soldiers.
Oh, okay. Hey, hey, orc that I just asked a question to. What are those? Are they ours? What is it?
Must be if they're not attacking them and we ain't attacking them.
Oh, okay. I don't need the fucking. You know. I need a
Oops.
smart response. Appreciate that. Just curious.
The caravan starts to pedal off into a field that's been set up for them specifically. The third, some leading off into others. The caravan, the cart with the two large beasts get led off not towards this field set up, but away. And you can see in the distance there's a large tent with a lot of armed guards that you can vaguely see around it. The gate comes up. He goes, "Your mother wants to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to bring your companions or not, but she's in the middle of a war meeting, so might want to keep your friends to. If they're coming, keep it down."
You guys want to come?
Well, mate, if you're comfortable with us there, mate, I'd like to meet her.
All right. Well, how about to save on space inside? Mike, do you want to come?
Yeah, right, I'll come, mate. I'll come.
All right.
Rigby goes, "I will also come. If there's a war council, I think a representative of the Golden Path will want to be informed just in case of any disturbance to the population." Legate Mates
Is
looks
that
up.
allowed?
He nods his head,
All right.
and he walks away in the direction of the large tent. Cart comes up. With the rest, you got your own little spot that I've set aside for you. And it's up, what would you guys like to do now?
There's a spot for me.
Well, there's a spot that they've cleared or like let available for your horse and cart.
Oh, yeah. We'll put it there. Yeah, go on. Yep. There you go. All right.
You will get off, and then fuck, his name just blanked, and I just said it. Fucking hell, Rigby
Rigby. Yeah.
makes his way towards the large tent in the distance.
Mix, do we need the assistance of a certain? Do we need the assistance of a mage during this, or do we know magic? Are we bringing magic to this? What's going on?
Do you have magic?
Well, Morvis here, the owl, he does magic. He's pretty good at it. He's got a couple of books.
He's very good, mate.
He's actually pretty good. Do you think that would be useful to the meeting?
Just in case of any wrong foul play, welcome aboard. Just know, any funny business, there may be repercussions.
Okay. What about thievery? I know we have a thief as well, a rogue individual. He's a bit of a cockhead, but he's alright.
I'm right here.
Yep, I know.
What?
Yeah, but he. What's the stealth division like? You know what I mean? Is there even a stealth division?
Not that you remember. There's not much in the way of or that you paid attention to that you're aware of any like stealth division or magic division.
Did any of the legions, have a stealth doctrine or like that within them? Specialized.
Not that Dante paid attention to.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I think I should bring all my friends to this one because it seems like we've got attacking people and melee on lock, but it seems like we're lacking in every other department. So I think I'll bring all my friends to this.
Legate nods and it leads the way.
We'll be quiet. We'll be quiet. Well, I'll be quiet.
Yeah. Don't touch anything.
I wasn't going to touch anything. I just won't say it.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, right. Oh, the thief. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
I'm right here.
Morvis is quiet anyway.
You didn't steal my damn potion, mate, out of my bag when I told you not to.
Yeah, I don't have to say anything. Morvis is quiet.
It was the heat of the moment.
Yeah, he's quiet and he knows shit. That's good. That's what we want.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, let's go.
as you make your way following Leggett Mengsk in direction of the tent,
What a great name.
um, there is now a larger mix of the legions. And as you get closer, the members appear to be wielding heavier armor, different weapons. Um, and given space, there are patches, if you will, of undead,
Oh.
unmoving, just standing there. And then dum, dum, dum. One of the giants undead just steps closer to the tent and just stays there.
Are these similar to the ones where they
Huh?
came over the gates, whatever it was, at the in the mountains when I freed Oriella?
Roll a history check for me.
History check. 11.
11? Yeah.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure when they the ones that yelled, "Where is she?" and then she flew out.
You don't know if the giants themselves yelled that.
Yeah, and they could have been yelling that. It's like, "Where is she? We need to give her a hug."
Well,
Whatever, you know, it wasn't like,
we'll get to the bottom of this and we'll sort out what this undead. I've never seen this. I don't remember any of
it's
this.
real fucking
This is all
weird.
new to. This is all new to me.
Yeah, lucky there's no cleric in our campaign. All right.
Up to this long, large, leatherish tent. And then insignified along the edges are the coated insignia arms of each legion, all with the same emblem, golden line with orc tusks, each numbered in their respective number. At the front of the entrance to this tent stand two orcs in real heavy metal armor, bearing patches of the 13. They nod as the legate walks in, and then Dantel, as you come up, they look a little bit taken aback, and then they bow. And
I
they
bow
open the
too.
curtain.
No, stop. No, don't do that. No, whatever. Don't stop. Don't bow. That's cringe. All right. Yeah, let's go.
Walking into the tent, lit up by small torches along the edge each, and there's a couple of center poles to hold the tent itself up. A large table of a map of the province, Southern. Standing at the table are legates of the 3rd, 4th, 9th, and 13th.
Oh, like it's a position.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the person was like Leggett. I was like, that's a cool first name. Okay, cool. I continue. My bad, mate.
Yeah.
At the end, sitting in a large, soft, brown, furred chair, is your mother.
Oh yeah. There's mum. Yeah.
She is not
anything?
looking good.
Oh, what she look? What's wrong? With her?
Her face on the left-hand side looks like it has been both burnt and clawed.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Her arm is missing.
Oh.
And her legs are no worse for wear.
What? She can't walk. That's it.
You don't know.
Oh,
She's
okay.
sitting down in a chair. But
All
she's
right.
still giving off a very familiar dominant aura.
Yeah.
An aura that you are familiar with whenever your father felt like he needed to punish you for not paying enough attention, and when he went to raise a fist, she'd be there, standing over you, looking him in the eyes.
Yeah.
Whoa, your dad abused you? What the fuck?
No.
Oh. Well, raise a fist, man. You know, raise a fist. That usually means you fucking.
At the other end of the table, in a semi-gruesome bone chair, sits a young elven-ish lady with
Oh.
a mark across her throat,
Okay.
and standing next to her in black plate down, wielding a spear, oaken coloured, with a medal that's kind of similar to the glaive. Is Nesna the Black.
Whoa!
Oh, it's Nesna?
Shit.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Damn.
That's where the undead's coming from. That's where the magic's coming from.
Wow.
What? I guess that's no why that
She's pulled in favors, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Well, in saying that,
yep.
she serves the royal family. The royal family only has fucking Oriella, and she's dating Nesna. Is she dating him? She's dating, like, they're like a thing, right?
They fucking know. Yeah.
They're husband and wife, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Shit's tied together, man.
Yep. That's
And
pretty
then
cool.
standing with a surprised gasp from Rigby on the other side of the table are 3 heavily armed, silver-plated gentlemen. A human, a tiefling, and a dwarf. All carrying emblems of a golden road.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Yeah, I I nudge Rigby and go, hey, so much for Golden Path a
Presents.
Golden Path member, right? Huh? They're already here.
Right, he says.
Yeah, unlucky,
Yo.
bro. Anyway, get out. No,
As,
joking.
as you finish scanning the room to get a full picture of who's here, members of the Legion standing just in the room itself, standing guard, and then that tells you your mother sees you, and you see her, and there
Yep.
a tear comes from her one good eye.
Oh,
yep.
man.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I go over to Mum. All right. I look at her
She starts to cry.
and I go,
She wraps her one arm around you, and she just sobs.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
I just stand there, just blank. Yep.
And she
Yep.
Let's go. And she goes, "It is good to see you, alive and well."
Yeah, good to see you too, Mum. Hey, Mum, do you need a hand?
Hang on, bro.
She cocks a half smile. She nods, and with
Hmm?
her hand, and then one of the Centaurians brings a chair across. Please sit.
Yeah, right.
You sit with your mum at the end of this table.
I looked at Mickey quickly. I'm like, hey, man, do you reckon I can lean on this pole and it won't pull down the tent? Do you reckon that'd be alright?
Just
Oh, wait, what?
Do you reckon I can lean on this pole and it won't bring the tent down? It'd be right?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, right. I gotta lean on the pole. Not like
I
that,
stand.
but I just one of these ones. I'm like just trying to get slightly comfortable.
I stand well away from him just in case it does fall.
Nesna the Black looks at Morvis with intense eyes, nods his head, smiles, and stands more at attention.
Bro, we should get that fucking 10 gold. We go in there, that guy owes us money.
you say that out loud?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your mother tries to.
I speak up and go, why is it so grim in here?
Oh.
See, Regan.
What's here?
Hello?
Why?
What happened?
What happened?
What moved?
He didn't touch his mouse. The computer thought he was fucking gone. ASAP.
Yeah, I speak up. Why is it so grim in here? Why is everyone all quiet and we're all together? That's good, right? That's the plan. That's what we want to do. Huh?
Legate of the fourth Legion, a real battle-hardened looking orc, just scars all across his face, his hands. It is good to see that the sun is still alive. God knows what we would have done if he wasn't here.
Why are you saying it like that? Why are you saying like that? Huh?
Where were you when your father needed him, boy? Your mother
Yeah,
just coughs and enough. We are still waiting on one more arrival.
Oh, who is
The
it?
Empire pains a little bit as she breathes in, is no more.
Mm-hmm.
I have called in my family's one last favor. Then it gets cold. Then it gets real cold.
Ooh, chilly.
Torches go out. Nesna puts his spear into the ground and he claps. And the crystal lights up the room. And standing in the room is one Lady Dolores.
Oh! Oh! Oh, shit!
And next to Lady
Yeah, I look
Dolores,
shocked.
next to Lady Dolores is a slightly taller, pale, elven
It's a
male,
fuck. Oh.
black, long hair, dressed in a armored up noble's getup with
that a
a
dad?
rapier at side.
Oh, it's a dad. Oh shit.
Enough with the magic, Mesnar.
Oh
Your
shit.
Oh
tricks
my
do
god,
not
he's
work
Russian!
for me.
That's cool. It's like Transylvania. That's cool as well.
Fuck.
Nesnar bows his head and he claps again. The crystal disappears. Flicks his hands out. Torches come back on. It is a pleasure to meet you, cousin. Long has it been since I've seen a family member outside of the realm.
Talking to me?
Father misses you very much. And your mother nods.
She's his cousin. Whoa.
Oh, that's weird.
That's
Oh, that's
nuts.
weird. Yeah, that's weird.
Oh my god.
You
Yeah,
can't
that's
bang Lady
weird.
Dolores anymore, man. She's like.
Yeah, that's
Dang.
She's
weird.
distant relative. No
Damn.
deal.
Hey.
No deal.
Yeah, I speak in mum's ear and I go, I know them. I know them. I know these vampires. Yeah. It's quietly, so no one else hears.
And she, keep it to yourself for now.
Oh, okay.
So, we are here to discuss this meeting. Your empire is no more good for business for father. God knows he needs more land, and mother, dearest mother, she needs more warriors. And your people will make suffice. Now, where is my chair? I have come a long way, and my legs are mighty sore.
Oh.
Father, please, you have not walked a day in your life, Dolores says. He laughs, and then two legionnaires bring out chairs for them as well. There's a cough from the table, coming from the lady at the back, sitting next to Nesna. We are all here to discuss matters of grave importance. A mixed match group. Our ideals align. I want my city back. I want Duke Fazbear dead. I want justice.
Oh, it's Lady. That's Ariella.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh shit! This is a fucking meeting.
Everyone's here.
Oh, do I recognize her?
You do.
Yeah, I like.
Does she
literally,
recognize?
I
Does she
get-
recognize Mike?
I get off.
She
the-
gives. You get a quick look and a quick look away.
Yeah, I get. I fucking like. I stop leaning like. I'm just stunned like a fucking mullet, dude. It's nuts. Alright, keep going.
Nesna tells me why you are here. Your daughter, in the clutches of Fazbear's hands. Not a good thing. Your legion's here as well. Behind you and your family's backing. As little as that is, I say, hearing that some downfall has befallen. And the legates stiffen up. They get tense. And they get tense, and Nesna gets tense. These are truly wonderful times. Now,
Yes, we have all got problems. Your family is dead. My cousin's family is dead. My family is dead. It's funny because I'm dead. Now, what we care about is the death of Fazbear. It will come. We are bigger than him, stronger. It is what will come after. The vacuum of power in your empire is huge. It needs to be filled, and Father says he can fill it. He needs the land. You need a strong ruler. We can provide it. We already have, by my cousin's hand, living members of military might that can bestow protection.
For a second.
Nesna looks at him. Your kind will not step in our land unless I will it. You are here because I allow it. I know how long you've been around, Victor. And I know how long you can remain. So watch your tongue! He snarls, and she puts a hand on him and he calms down. Legate of the third, Manx, stands up. The problem is his mercenary companies. How many's he got? Where are they? No point sieging your fucking city if we get arse raped by 3 crazy mercenary companies that he's been paying for God knows how long. 1v1, we crush. Easy. We've been crushing since the dawn of time, and we'll crush till the end of it. But we can't crush what we can't account for. Do we know who flies under the Duke's banner? Who can we 100% ascertain will be at the end of our swords and not behind us?
Oh, I speak up and I go, oh, we might know.
Everybody looks to you and
And
they wait.
I turn to Mike and I go, who have we met so far, mercenary companies wise? We've pieced together.
Yeah, good question, mate. We got the broken hand. We know
Yep,
that
we know.
they're
Well, they're dead. They're gone.
Well,
they're gone.
Yeah, there's gonna be some still in the city though.
No, but we killed Eustace. Oh, by the way, we killed Eustace. Everyone. You know, something that you fourth dog couldn't do. Anyway.
We've got the dandelions. They're in the city.
Oh yeah, but they're okay though. Well, they're okay. We reckon.
Well, yeah.
I reckon that we could.
Yeah.
I reckon we could talk to him. He'll be on our team. I reckon.
He still works for Fazbear though.
Yeah,
well,
but
Paladin's
he doesn't
fine,
like
but-
it.
Yeah, but
He doesn't like it.
yeah, good point. And we've got where is it?
The Minotaurs. They're not cool, are they?
The Minotaurs are bad. They're bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're not
well,
cool.
obviously they're against Lady Dolores. She does like them. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're,
yeah,
They're
Minotaurs.
a white cabal.
Yeah.
And the blood drinkers. Oh, they hired by the. What? They have been hired away to remove the white cabal in the Minotaurs as her father runs the blood drinkers. Blood drinkers are goblin. Yeah, okay, that's all. That's all working out. Was it like the rose thorns or rosebuds or something? Was it fucking?
Lots of the rose.
Fucking hell, where is it? What's one I'm forgetting, Cougar Man? There's another one, right?
Knights of the Dandelion, the Rose, and the Thorns.
That's it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so we got those 3. Yep.
We know that they're a part of the Fazbear shit in the city. Oh, and the school college.
Oh yeah, and the Archmage College. You guys
Yeah.
know that? Yeah, the Archmage. He's a dog. He's a dickhead. In fact, he almost killed us.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
And our puppies.
He almost killed us. Look, we've killed our fair few of these white cabal members, which I believe are on the side of Fazbear, and I put my arm up and I show my branding and I show the missing scars or the burned in scars of the dead cabal members, and I go, see, for everyone that's dead, one's been burned out. So there you go.
Then there's a sharp pain in your hand
The hell?
as another mark takes its place.
What the hell? What's that? What is it?
A third one
What is
died.
it? Oh yeah.
Oh, Lady Dolores killed the one that she was going for.
Oh,
Right?
so how many that left? How
There should be 2 left.
2 left? Is that 2 left then?
There is indeed 2 left.
The
You don't know
Archmage
which-
and the Minotaur. Or did she kill the Archmage?
No,
Who'd she
No.
kill?
you don't know. She's standing right in front of you when the mark appeared on your hand.
Oh, Lady Dolores. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we know each other. Anyway, what did you kill that guy? Or it?
No. Events have transpired with which took my attention away.
Okay, well, see, I've got things burned into me, and most of them are gone, but 2.
Yes,
what
I
happened?
see that you have 3 out of 2.
Yep,
Means someone has killed one without our knowledge.
that's good, right?
It can be looked that way.
Yeah.
Who killed
Yeah,
this
fuck
White
yeah,
Cabal
alright.
member?
Fuck yeah. Well,
Is
we've killed a
either-
bunch. We've done a good amount so far. So yeah,
Well,
okay,
done.
Do
what should we
very well.
do? Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck. I just.
Just
What is it?
spotlight.
What does everyone think of that? Is there silence now?
I just
What?
thought about the fucking like. I feel like, not to cut into the conversation, but I feel like, your mum's kind of called upon these favors, right? And she doesn't want to be too tired to. Like, I feel like it's like a desperation move to talk to Victor and the and the blood drinkers and all those guys, right? And now your family's not now tied to them now because of the mark.
Yeah, because of the mark.
I don't know how I feel about that. Damn.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool shit though. All right. Yeah. So yeah, we mentioned the 3
We mentioned-
main people in the city that are going to be
What we've
fighting
killed.
for Faz. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what we knocked off the list so far.
Yeah.
Your mother gives you a sharp, unhappy look.
Oh. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Mum.
It's a rebellion
Sorry,
phase, it's a phase.
Yeah, my bad.
Cousin.
Me?
I know that you have made a pact with Dolores here.
Yeah.
You will be a part of the family. It will be good. You will meet your grandfather. Know
Yeah.
that once you're in, there is no out.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll save the
know.
White Cabal members. I won't kill them. I'll save them. It never
So,
happened.
okay. So I'm gonna. So, do you think we could, skip the death of these 2 White Cabal members, and I can just,
Just
join
like-
the family? You know what I mean? Just,
Unfortunately, no. We have made the deal. The deal must be done.
okay. All right. I just feel like they could help. that's
Enough
all.
about the deals here, pipes up
Alright.
the
Who's that?
human in a nice silver plate with the golden road on it.
The hell? Who are you?
What will be done after the Duke is dead? We all know he will die. It's been a long time coming. We all want to see it. The atrocities have been made. We all know of them. Some, shoots a look towards Victor, have participated.
Ooh.
We would like a new change in the way the people are ruled.
Okay.
With the death of the Empire and the death of the Emperor, a new form of governance must take place. One that grants more rights and privileges to the people with which it serves.
Yeah, I'm cool with
I
that.
believe we take a page out of the Republic's book and a more democratic government be set up. One that allows the people to have more say in how the realm is run. As the ruling member of the Golden Path Council, I, Justinia II, demand a more democratic form of government.
Shouldn't we vote on it? Because that's what you're talking about then? Wouldn't that just make you a hypocrite if you just demand it?
I am
Shouldn't we vote on
aware
it?
of the contradictions with which I am saying.
Yeah.
Please keep quiet.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It's a little interesting that you would. Shouldn't we vote on this rule? Right? Shouldn't we vote on how we proceed if you want such a democratic government?
Are you not aware of who's in the room? Are you not aware of the last living imperial bloodline here? Are you not aware that your family is here, who has served the bloodline for eons? Are you still not but a child? Insolent fool, keep your mouth closed until spoken to, unless you have more knowledge on the subject at hand.
Whatever, you Golden Path dork. You guys are just fanatics. You guys are communist fanatics that just want everything for the people. Just settle down. There needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance.
Shut up.
Whatever. I never liked you, Golden Path. I just dealt with it. Alright? You guys are too much. You guys are too far leaning on the other side. There needs to be a balance. Yes, I don't agree that the whole thing should be run by one person. No, I don't agree with that at all. But I think there should be a balance between the two.
Unfortunately, your mother speaks up. We have already pledged, like we have before, to the Imperial bloodline. And as the last living member, she puts her hand out. She is where our loyalties lie.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm not saying otherwise. I'm just saying that since we're going for a mix-up because it's a forced shake-up of what's going on in the capital and everything, and what's Fazbear is dead, yeah, okay, but it's fine, all right. Like pledges, who cares? We're moving on from that, don't we? Isn't that what we're going for, a shake-up right now? So what's wrong with having a balance? Yes, we can still be pledged to the Imperial family, and yes, they can hold some power within a government. But shouldn't be a balance. It should be a balance of the two.
There will be no balance while she is alive, for I will see to it that she and only she.
Listen, everyone. Look at this. Look at this fanatic. Listen to this guy. See? Or it's always death for this, death for that. Why can't we just talk about it? I understand you Golden Path people on your high horse all the time. Get over yourselves.
The tiefling and the dwarf leave.
Yeah. Yep.
The human remains. Justinia the Second.
Your mates are gone now.
They will leave.
Why?
He waits. All right. Now, I, Justinia the Second, like my father before me, and he bends to a knee, do swear my life and my son's life and his before to yours.
Me?
No, not to you.
What? Who?
To fuck, I
Ariella.
forget her name. Ariella.
I also bend the knee.
Why is everyone bending the knee? Isn't this what we... What? The hell is
Little
going on?
cousin, you don't understand. Things have been made at play beyond your knowledge.
Clearly.
We do
Thanks for
not
keeping me in the loop.
want what the Republic promises these people. The Golden Path, they promise great things, but some things are best left how they were.
I just don't understand. What?
We... And he looks towards Auralis. Changes will be made. Though you have the legions, it is only by our Father's grace that he has not swept over these mountains and taken all for the great pyramids.
Okay.
And so changes will be made. You will have the great Father's blessing. He will not interfere in what we believe will be your new wars of acquisition.
That's
Yeah.
cool as shit.
We will keep, at the very least, other nations that may be yours away. We will be those who hunt the carrions for your carcass that you call an empire.
Okay.
There
Alright.
will be some things that we will require. Complete and unlimited access to the crater in Crater's Field. For
Why
a
do you
while.
want it? Why do you want it?
The watchtowers on the border between us and you are to be demolished.
Mm. Yeah.
And any and all deals that you make with the kingdom of Ragash are to be annulled, destroyed, and nothing but hostile intentions are to be made. Then you will have our father's blessing. She
Okay.
stands, she nods. It will be done.
Who's this? Is this
The Empire
Lariel?
and us will have good terms with the realm of Mor. A new dawn is upon us.
See? This is good. This is progress.
Though the Golden Path are not welcome, and they never will be, I can take some of their ideals.
Exactly. Look, exactly. Now you're speaking with some sense. See, this is what I was talking about.
This is Ariella speaking.
A
hey.
balance.
Yes,
a
this is
balance.
Ariella.
Cool.
Look, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. You know, and maybe I am speaking out of place a little bit here because I am, you know, well, we all know what I am. Okay, but that's just. I agree. I agree, and I think there should be a balance between and agreements between all the parties here. Okay, but I do agree that maybe we have someone to be the be all end. You know what I mean? Like yourself, the Imperial bloodline. But I reckon we should have agreements. We should have our own things. We should have our own. You know what I mean?
The legate of the Fourth Legion stands up. Not so much battleware as this one. Are you telling us that you don't stand with your mother 100%? Do you go against the grains of the family once more, like you left?
Well, clearly it hasn't worked, has it? Look, because old mate, old mate, dad is dead, isn't he? So clearly it hasn't worked. And yes, it's very sad. And yes, the family is in shambles. And yes, my sister is missing. But it clearly hasn't worked, or else we wouldn't be in this position. Clearly, something has gone wrong. And it was bound to happen, regardless if it happened now or it happened in 10 years. It's bound to happen. So, why don't you sit down, you dog, and keep it down? You have less authority than me. And I'm speaking out of place.
He sits down
Yeah.
and he talks to the legate of the 9th, who then talks to the legate of the 13th. The legate of the 13th stands. What the young son says is true. Mistakes have been made which has led us to the position we are in. I am not but filled with shame and regret as to not being able to save your father's life, and for that I am eternally sorry.
The blame doesn't fall just upon you.
No, it
It's
falls
not your fault.
on the imperial bloodline itself, and the changes with which, and the decadence with which was let riven. Your father was vocal in the amount of corruption that was rampant through the nobility, rampant through the governance as a whole. And your father did what he could when he could. He didn't show it, he never tried to. But changes must be made. The people must be secured a place of not power, but safety away from the prying hands of corruption. Swept away of the old must and brought in the bright new. And thus I propose a change. As commander of the 13th legate, and leader of all legions, I propose a change. Though we swear to the family, it looks towards your mum, and he nods, we all have family of our own. And thus, we demand protection and rights beyond your family, points towards you, allowance can give. Aurelius nods. There will be change.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Good.
Protection and privilege towards the people will be there. But I will have, and always, as long as I am alive, final say. My power will not be taken away, stripped, corrupted, like my father's and his father's, and the bloodline as a whole. My power will be as it should have from the days of the original. Absolute. None shall take, and only I shall give. Now, we are aware that the laws of the other cities, Midgard, Magdalen, McGrath, aren't with us, but we are thankful that they allowed your mother and the Legion to pass through unscathed. But they won't like it when I proclaim myself Empress once on the throne of Middenheim. We will be setting up a new division, a commission for the people to keep power in check. Though I may have total and all say, sometimes they need to be checked. So there will be.
I put my hand up. Hold
Yes.
it up until I get a response. Well, if these Golden Path individuals, like Justinius over there, still kneeling by the way.
He is still kneeling, yes.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
stopped my kneeling. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
good.
he's still kneeling. I reckon since you speak of this we want to unify what we've got now, right? We want to unify it. We want to be comfortable, and everyone has to be happy. There's going to be people that doubt. Okay, there's going to be people that are unhappy, but I reckon the Golden Path do have a place. As much as I don't like them, as much as I don't agree with their complete ideology, as you said, there are still parts of the ideology that are agreeable. They make sense and they're good. So why don't we make the Golden Path the vocal point of the people? The Golden Path are the middleman between the people and you, the minister, if you will. You know,
The hands reaching out.
yeah, the hand reaching out, and they get across what the people want done around in and around. Because the problem with what we have going now, what we had previously, is that it was an isolation kind of thing going on. Everyone in the capital was, ignorant to what was going on. Hence why I left, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. If you come from a butt nowhere in fucking, no offense to anyone from these places, but Cratersfield or Chestnut, Burge, how many people have actually been to those places, right? So how can those people be heard? And this is the reason that we're all here, because there's a disagreement throughout, and this is why we have these warlords, and this is why we have all these disagreements, because no one's unified. So why don't we use the Golden Path? And as much as their ideology is weird, why don't we use them? We can use them to be for the people, and then we have the people's voice, part of the government. And then we have the vampires over there, Victor and his dad, and etc. They have their voice, and then we have who else is here? Whatever, it's all one thing, and then it all feeds to you, and then we all have our own idea. We have our own unified province.
Damn, for someone who doesn't want to lead, he's very natural at it. That's pretty cool.
I
I think that to myself. I don't say that out loud, but I think that to myself.
I just think that what we had wasn't working, and clearly it's time for change. Fazbear will die, and as you said, there will be a hole, but I don't think one person should rule each individual group of people alone, like we had before, because then there's going to be disconnect. Right? Huh?
You're right. Rickaby
Yep.
speaks up, stepping forward.
Yep. Thank you, Ruby.
I'm not gonna lie. The Golden Path have got problems.
Yeah. Like we
Just
all
need
do,
a
but
second.
not just you, Rigby. We all
Entertain.
do. Yep.
I have a love for the Empire, and if you or else want to proclaim yourself Empress, that's fine by me. You want to rule 100% absolute, fine. But you can't rule everywhere at once.
Exactly. Exactly.
What should be putting forward is a taking again from the Republic, as much as it pains some of you, is a form of parliament.
Mhm.
Notions that the people can go to, problems that they have, with which, when resoluted and come to a conclusion, we can come to you for your yes or no. With both pros and cons of such a thing transpiring. We don't take power away from you, but we help you stabilize what you've got.
Exactly. Exactly, Rigby. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Aurelianus sits down. All right. This is a good base work to come. We can't use the legions as garrison work. The legates nod and they agree. But what we do need is a guards and the face of the governments, so to speak, to be friendly to the people. And none more so over these last years have been, unfortunately, the Golden Path, who have proclaimed themselves as champions of the people. Though they won't be outlawed, she says, disgruntlingly, asylum and recompense to those that have been will be welcomed back
Those are big words.
into positions of power, in a way, she says. But know that some Golden Path members, now she looks at Justinia, cannot be welcomed back. I am told, Nesna steps. Oh, Ivan. You gotta go.
Or I put my hand up again and I go, sorry, who? I don't know who this was.
Eagle, he also gotta go. Malachi, he's gotta go. All your shortest candles have to burn out. We're thinking the long term. And folks like Rigby here, who are a dimly lit candle, they last the longest. The siege and, well, not siege, but the butchering of the town of Chestnut and those accountable, they gotta go. Justinia stands, he nods, he agrees. The future cannot have short, bright candles.
It will be done. I will call forth all members leading or important of the Golden Path to Middenheim once the siege is done. It pains me that some of these have been friends, colleagues of mine for a great many years, but sacrifices have to be made for the future with which we envision. And unfortunately, there will be a night of long knives. And those with too hard-headedness of the changes that they want must be disposed of. By my hand and by Rigby's hand, it will be done.
Hand is up. Still.
Your mother looks at you. Yes, Dante.
Dante.
I reckon. I
Who's
reckon
Dante?
as well. I don't know. I forgot my name. Losing her mind. Anyway, I I reckon as well. I reckon there should be some type of reward given to the people because we're not gonna win against Fazbear if the people aren't with us. And using the golden path is one thing, but we have to give the more stubborn people a reason to want to be a part of this new generation of running things around here. So why don't we give them something? Why don't we? I don't know. Just an idea.
What do you pertain, cousin, that we give them? What more can we give them but their life?
Yeah, that's just the baseline, right? Their life is obviously, that's just not you can't that's not a reward, all right? That's just like, yeah, okay.
All we can promise them is a change for the better.
Yeah, but if you tell me
But
that
what,
now,
do you want to give them money?
no, because that's temporary. Look, if I was a peasant from some little shithole like Burge, no offense to anyone from Burge, I wouldn't care if, such as yourself, Victor, or Empress over there, said, "Oh, we're gonna promise you a better future." That doesn't mean shit. These people can't even read half the time. What do they know about that? So we have to give them something that they like. Oh, okay. These people that are running know what they're doing. It doesn't have to be much, but perhaps more
Well, like infrastructure?
could be, maybe some infrastructure around, places where they could perhaps, worship, get healed if they injure themselves, or just general infrastructure so their quality of life is improved. Because a promise isn't going to cut it for someone from Burge or Chestnut. Right? Honestly, it barely cuts it for people here. I mean, look how heated Justinis was getting a second ago. We have to make sure that the people are on our side because there's still going to be people that are against us. But if the majority isn't, we have a better chance of running things for longer. As you said about the dim candles that burn for longer. I thought this is a burn for longer situation where something like monetary or land or something like that is a bright burning candle. Once it's done, it's done. People will forget. Generations will forget what they've got because this is only temporary. So we have to give them a long lasting infrastructure that they can go. All right, the people that are running things, they care about the people. All right, not only do they give us a voice, but they look after us. You know what I mean?
Your mother puts her hand on your shoulder and she goes, I agree with my son.
Yep. What
It will
what does
take
everyone else reckon?
time to do such things, but they will be done. You
Yep.
want to reclaim? We back you for your claim to the royal throne, which is now mainly and solely yours. But know that the legions follow me, and their families follow them.
Yep.
And though you
Sounds good.
want absolute and total power, which is given, I will always be there next to you as your counselor, trusted and loyal till the end, like we should have been from the start.
Sounds good.
She takes a deep breath and she leans back and she winces in pain. All right. I cannot, nor do I have the knowledge for sieges, and thus, legates, they stand. At attention, so do the rest. It is time that I withdraw for the meeting from now, as the battles to come don't really need my input. I leave that to you. She nods, they nod back, and the legionnaires that were behind and to the side step forward. Dantes, if you'll help me.
Yep. Yeah, I guess you need a hand, Mum, right? Alright, let's go.
She smirks a little bit. It tries to laugh, but it hurts too much.
Yeah, it's funny, Mum. Alright, get it. Alright, let's go.
And legionnaires are in front. She leads on you to get out, and legionnaires follow behind and they leave. Alright, well, sieging the city is not my concern here. Daughter, let us also leave. Legates, it is up to you. If you do want out, please let me know. You know where I'll be. And he leaves, followed by Dolores. The Aurelianus, she stands and she looks, nods at the legates, and I will leave this to you. And then followed behind her as she leaves is Nesna. And then everyone starts to filter out.
Yep.
And go their separate ways into their own camps that they've set up.
Out of
I think that went well.
out of game is is my nation Ironbark? Is that part of the Empire?
It's not a nation, it's a town.
Sorry, is it part of?
It is indeed part of the Empire, yes.
All right, cool.
You come under the protection of the lordship of whoever lords over Muglidden
Yep.
at the moment.
Cool. All right.
But it's part of the Empire.
I just want to be like yeah, for Ironbark, and like everyone's like, who the fuck? What the fuck is that place? Like,
Yeah,
it's
what the fuck is Ironbark?
Dragonborns. All good, all good. All right, cool.
Okay, well I think that went well.
So in left in the tent at the moment is just us four, and then legates.
Left in the tent at the moment is the legates, you, Mikey, Mickey, and Morbus.
So Dantel's is going with his mum.
Yeah,
Dantes is left with his mum.
I'm gone.
All right, I've got the legates.
As Nesna the Black leaves, he looks at Morbus, he nods. I will see you later. He leaves.
I looked at Morvis before I looked at legates. I'm like, bro, dude, that's a fucking dude. You can go get him money though. Like he still owes us money. You know, from the first town. You know. All right, I go to legates and I say, what's the plan? Where do you get his sister back?
The legates look at you, raise their eyebrows. The third goes, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, I'm part of Dantel's crew. We're going to go help him get his sister back, right?
You know much about sieging? How much combat you've had?
How much combat have I had? A fair bit, mate. A fair bit. I was part of a crew myself. I was part of the Black Scars up in the northern regions.
Legate 7th looks at you, turns, surprise on his face, raises an eyebrow, and puts his hand out.
Like a handshake? Handshake you give him.
Sorry for your loss, mate.
For my loss? What do you mean?
Jagatai was a good mate. And he worked well.
Was?
Oh, apologies. You didn't know.
my dreams come true.
Your mate, Jagatai, gave his life protecting the town of Ironbark. He was a good mate, a good soldier. And we of the 7th will miss him.
Thanks for that, mate.
Sorry for your loss.
It's alright, mate. It's alright. So, what? Can I just shrug off a little bit? Like, what is the plan? Have you thought of anything yet?
We plan to siege the town, city, like we've done countless times before. What we don't know is the location of any friends that he might have.
Yeah.
You mentioned Darndale's mentioned the Minotaurs earlier. We know they're north at Clorenberg still.
Yeah.
Thanks to information from Nesna.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if there are any others that we don't know about that are in the pockets.
That city pretty much is bought by Fazbear, really, it seems. The Thorns, the Rose, the Dandelions, they all seem to be working for him. Dandelions seem to be kind of against him, but as the Legionnaires say, you know, if any hand of Fazbear's, whether it's against or for, is anyone attached to him is considered an enemy.
So it says, we didn't kill all the Broken Hand. Apparently the Honor Guard took what they could from the vault. Any survivors left for Midnight.
All right. Do we know a number of soldiers that are going to be fighting for Fazbear?
Not really.
Yeah.
Don't know full numbers. But as far as we're concerned, we don't need them.
Yeah. All right. Is there gonna be future talks? Like, is there another War Council or?
There will probably be more.
All right.
Leading up until the eventual siege. If you want to be more involved, mate, you're welcome to join.
All right. I'll see you guys for that one then. Is it late at night?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time for sleep, so I'm kind of mourned for Jagatai as well.
All right. All that's left in the tent, unless they've left, is Morvis and Mickey.
I don't suppose there's any drink around.
Not in the tent itself. But if you would you like to leave the tent?
Yes, please.
Leave the tent, and you can hear
Yes,
some
yes.
form of rowdiness in the distance. And as you get closer, there's a couple of legionnaires just having some fun, chugging some drinks.
Oh, so not like. Oh fuck! I'll just go to sleep.
All right, if you want to, make
Yeah.
your way back to the cart where you've set up base for the time being. Yeah, you see that besides you, only at this point in time, Mike is there. Morvis, what would you like to do?
Um.
Go see Nesna, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll go fucking. Where'd Nesnar go? Yeah, pull up on Nesnar real quick.
As you wait, did you follow? Would you like to follow behind Nesna as he leaves, or were you waiting for everyone else to dawdle out before you left the tent?
Leave after everyone else.
Step out. Dark, but you're able to see a bit more clearly thanks to your eyes. Wander. Would you like to wander out on foot, or would you like to fly?
I'll walk.
Alright. in and around the tent in a certain distance. It's all just mainly legionnaires with small bits of the undead standing guard or heavily armored more than the others that you've seen. And then you find one path that you look down, and the amount of undead increases, and the amount of legionnaires decreases. And a strong hunch that down this path leading to a larger tent, with a what either is really close or like is just enormously huge from this distance, is a giant.
Giant what? Or just a giant?
Just a giant, decayed
Oh.
looking. Would you like to go down the path?
Oh yeah.
Cheers. You go down the path, and indeed it does. The swapping out of normal legionnaires for the undead increases. And then you get to a certain point down this short path where there's no legionnaires. And the undead are just staying in position, but you get to a certain point as you're walking closer to this tent, and the heads turn, and they follow you as you walk. And it's not that the giant was far in the distance; it was close by, and it's standing guardish over this tent. And you get there, and then there is a wall of skeletal soldiers surrounding this tent itself, barring your entrance to it.
All right, I go in.
Hang on. Let me put you. You are outside the tent, up this path. In front of you and surrounding the tent itself is a wall of undead. So you are outside, wall of undead, gap, and then the tent.
Can I just fly over them?
Alright. Flap your wings and you fly up. And as you go over, there is a short, you feel something try to grab onto your legs to stop you from flying over. I need you to make a dexterity check for me, please.
20.
20. You are able to move your feet out of reach of the undead that were trying to grasp at you to pull you down. But they don't move from where they are, and you fly over them and stand and stand up. Fly over them, and now are standing on the patch of now just dark and decayed-looking grass. There's about 5 feet gap between them and the tent around. And the tent is, I don't know, about 20 by 20 feet. And then you walk around to the entrance. And in front of the entrance are 2 humanoid-looking creatures in like mixed matched plate and leather. And you go towards the door, and they guard over it.
They. Can I walk up to them?
Yep. You walk up to them, and as if they bar the entranceway to the tent itself.
Fuck. Can I yell out to Nesna?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, hey Nesna. Hey, let me in.
There is nothing. And then you wait.
Did he come this way? Maybe I took a wrong turn.
Then the undead pull their spears back, and then the curtains slowly fold up. Come on in.
All right.
That's cool as hell, man.
And then you step through the tent, and then you can see the inside of the tent as it opens up, lit up by torches.
like a Darth Goth aesthetic that you see. Bed in the back with some drapings, a couple of tables and chairs, desk with food on them and such. And then you step a foot in, and then you are pulled. The vision changes, and you're being pulled through a black void, tied by some sort of invisible rope, and you are yanked through. And then you appear. The vision comes clear again, and it's cold. And you're on the parapets of a castle in the mountain.
Oh shit!
Sitting there across from where you've blipped back into existence, so to speak, is Mesna. Next to him is Borealis, also in a chair, sipping some tea, looking out into the distance. He looks at you and he nods and he looks back and he takes a sip.
What? Hey, where are we?
You've been here before. You know where this is.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you guys know where this is?
Why? This is where we were finally able to meet. I sieged this castle, but I wasn't the one to save her. Your mate was. And for that, he has my thanks. But the castle is ours now. A home away from home. Isn't it, darling? She goes, indeed it is. It's another sip.
Is this one in the fucking mountains? Yeah, that's cool.
Is there any more of that tea?
Looks over and turns around, and there's another plate with a cup, tea in it. I was expecting you. And then as a chair comes out of the ground, takes its place next to him. Still holding the plate with the teacup.
Yeah. I walk past him and sit down.
Walk up, sit down next to him. Do you take the plate of tea?
Nah, I don't want it. I was just wondering if they thought of me.
He smart. He smiles and short laugh, and then he puts the tea back on the table between him and the Empress. So what would you like to talk about?
Well, you fed me I'm assuming, a promise. And I just want to know more.
All right. Darling, if you may. She says, yes. She stands up, and then she hunches over a little bit, and then from her back appears two draconic wings. And she steps over the parliament, and then she flies away. Off, veering away. And then behind her are a flock of winged creatures that follow her. Turns to you. We're going to need to have some privacy. Don't want his prying eyes looking at things he shouldn't. And he brings out the crystal. Not yellow, not white, but purple. Crushes it in his hand. And a black cloud starts coming out of it. It envelops you.
and then you go blind, and then your voice is gone.
Oh no.
So, now that we're away from prying eyes, I did I did indeed throw some promises. How much have you thought about it?
Well, I can't fucking see. So I also can't even talk, actually.
No, you can't. And he waits for a reply.
Little cunt.
And he looks at you and he smiles. Ah. So that's what he takes from you, eh? If you lose the books. Your eyesight's gone. Can't even answer me.
I lightly give him the finger in his general direction.
He like,
You can see him. Oh no, you can't see him. Sorry. But you know he hasn't moved from his spot from where he's sitting. So you give him the finger in a blind, wavery way, and he laughs. I can help. He's promising you power untold, I can only assume, like he once did to me, if you find all of his books. Now, I don't know how much of him is in you, but any more than what you got now, and you'll eventually lose yourself. It won't just be you and his voices anymore. It'll be him and your voices.
oh dang, that's nuts.
The Shadow Lord waits a long time for people like us, people like you. The greedy, the desperate for power. But I think you can wait some more. I can help. You want the power of the books? Fine. Just know that the power that doesn't come from yourself should not be used as a substitute. They should be used as an extension, as a bonus. Nothing should be traded for them. Like I once traded for my own book. But I got lucky. I found knowledge that he didn't possess, and I was able to purge him from mine. And now it's just a book that grants me power without the side effects of his existence. And though I'm not fully free, I am semi at peace. I got what I want from him, and that's it. Do you want the same? Nod your head for yes. Shake your head for no.
Yeah, I fucking nod my head.
Excellent. With time, I will expunge his essence from your being, from his will and soul from the books. And the power won't be his given to you. It'll be yours, granted by you. Let's have you see again. And what you don't see is the crystal that he crushed in his hands, he crushes once more and it reforms its shape, and the smoke sucks back into the crystal, and you're able to see and speak again. I hope what I said is sunken into you, and I hope that you can think about it more and know that I can be a friend.
Ask about
But
gold.
But I think I
don't
need
know.
some more tea. before you go, is there something you wanted?
Yeah. Where do I start? What's the first step?
We'll start in the morning. And he puts his hand out and he closes it. And then once again, vision swaps and you're being dragged and pulled. And then you see yourself stepping out of the tent.
No.
Father.
And the path that was once blocked by the undead is now open. And you're able to freely walk out.
Yeah. I fly back to the cart.
Waiting there, asleep, is Mike and Mickey. Rigby nowhere to be seen. You're able to. A small sense of ease washes over you as you close your eyes and drift off. It's not a short walk, Dante, for you, helping your mother, but it feels like a long one.
Yeah.
As you help her, though you don't feel it, you can sense it. Every step she tries to take is hard. And though she tries to hide it, you can hear the winces of pain.
Yeah.
Whatever transpired up at the capital has left its mark in your mother, and it may be unrepairable.
Mm. Yeah, it looked
The
pretty bad.
the legionnaires at the front lead you toward a not as large as the war tent, but a smaller, nicer, cozier looking tent. And all the legionnaires around here, standing at attention, always. They step aside from the entrance, you come through, and they step back. All wearing the emblem of the 13. Open the curtains for the tent, and it's nice, cozy looking, very homey. And the thing that strikes you the most is a portrait on one of the walls of you and her and your father, all
Yeah.
smiles and dressed nice.
No sister?
Yeah, so I
No.
guess I'm the favorite child.
The portrait is of you as a kid.
Ah. You got a
Oh,
younger
okay.
sister. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, she says, as you help her into a soft looking chair. The and as you put it down, you see that she's been crying slowly or softly along the entire walk. She wipes a tear away, and the legionnaires that helped her in step outside and close the curtains. It was rough when you left.
Why?
I missed you. Your father did miss you. Your sister missed you. We didn't know where you were, what you were doing, but I am thankful that you were safe. And though you have returned to a broken family.
Yeah, but I think we were already a little like that. No one agreed with anything.
True.
Yeah,
We had
no difference.
arguments, your father and I, but he loved us, and I loved him. I still do and will until my last dying breath. He was
Yep.
good to us. To me. Never hit me. And though he threatened to on multiple occasions, he never did. I knew he never would. And part of that is the way he was brought up by his father. unlike you, your father didn't have a mother like me to protect him, so to speak. And so the way he brought you up is how he thought he was brought up, the right way. And though I was not able to show him the light or the way with which you were meant to be brought up, you bore the brunt of it. And for that, I am sorry.
Nah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So what actually happened?
It started just after you left. Your father had noticed changes within the capital, and during a meeting that we attended with the emperor, some of the family weren't there. They weren't always there. They would always turn up, and your father was suspicious. And though it was downplayed that they were sick or they couldn't make it, your father couldn't shake it. So he had to investigate. Back at the capital, the Grand Duke, you know your father and the Grand Duke hated each other. There was no forward or shadowy attempts against each other, but something was strange. The town guard, the captain, and the members were all being swapped and rotated with people your father had never seen. They were carrying emblems that were suspicious of a wolf's head in white. Backdropped by a crescent moon.
Never seen that.
Until eventually your father found out too late. We found out too late. And the purge began. And the family was killed. The royal family. And there was naught we could do to protect them. Like we have done, had done. Your father rallied the 13th, spread out as they were through the capital and surrounding holds, but it was too late. They came for us in our home. Not men, but creatures of darkness with which I will forever remember. And your father gave his life for us to escape. Some of us. As we were fleeing, your sister was taken from me. And then I don't remember much. And then and she closes her eyes and she winces and shakes her head a little bit. Legate Caesar found me on the street, much worse than how I am now. It was the first time I've seen him cry. We did what we could to escape. Many of the 13th lost their life, but we left. And then we found out that your sister was taken by this Lord Fazbear in unbeknownst deal of something. He had connections apparently with now proclaiming himself emperor. And I don't know. I didn't know where you were. No one knew where you were. But I knew where your sister was. And so, after a great many years, I pull out the call to any and all with which knew me, of my family, of your father. The legions were to be reassembled. And though I am filled with grief and anger, I am tired, Dantelis. I'm not going to lie. I don't have long.
Why don't you just get like Victor or something to like, transform you or something. You won't die. Huh?
No, I've lived a long and filling life, and it is when we get your sister back is when I will pass the family torch from me to you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then you and your sister will take our place, the family's place. I've done my best to train your sister since you're leaving in the ways of politics and such, and your father was a lot less harsh in the way he taught.
Yeah. Sounds.
After you left, it was hard for him, and he eased back. And though he blamed himself, rightly so, I imagine, for his treatment of you and why you left.
Yeah.
But I've spoken with the legates, and they agree, and they're okay. And though they harbor, some of them at least, a form of anger, it is mainly towards themselves. When they say that, why weren't, like before at the meeting, why weren't you there? It's mainly, why weren't they there? A
Yeah.
man they have fought side by side and seen grow. A man that they look up to as inspiration. A man that gave them
Oh, that's
a
good.
chance. They
Yeah.
will follow you, Dantes, and they'll follow your sister. My only request is that you keep your sister not close. You don't cling to her, but keep her safe. And wield the power with which I will passing on to you as rightful as you can.
What do you think about this whole vampire deal? What do you think of all this? I
My
didn't know that we were related before then.
It's a long and distant bloodline. It has been a I have seen Victor once when I was young and he came to visit. Your father wasn't happy. Of course, Victor is stubborn and in your face.
Yeah.
But I called it. The family connection, though small as of right now, still there. Grandfather, who I don't know what his real name is. Victor won't tell me. And so he is just referred to as grandfather, or father by him, rules the realm of Moor.
Yeah. I'll probably get to meet him one day if we go through with this.
Be careful, Dantes. All I know is that when you make the pact, you are tied more than just by blood when you are granted the power. And know that some requests given to you cannot be denied, no
Oh,
matter how
no.
hard you think.
Yeah, I just don't want to deal with the whole
It is a
kill
two.
people. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, Dante. You will probably kill a great many innocent people
Probably.
if requested to.
Yeah, I got this guy to bite someone's arm off. Well, pretty messed up, but yeah, I
But
remember that.
but it's help that is needed. The Empire is weak, and if Grandfather helps us, the Empire can remain. At least the southern province will remain untouched
Hmm.
by neighboring countries.
Yeah. I mean, there's pros, there's cons, but yeah, I think it's for the better. Having power like that. obviously there's downsides. I have to people shit. That
Stop shaking for a little bit.
avoid the sun, and it was kind of sucks. But thinking
Swag.
about it though, there's lots of pros. As long as they happen at night. Maybe I'm just justifying it to myself, but
The hand on your arm, and she looks at you, and she goes, "Just don't forget who you are, my son."
I think I'll have a lot of time to think about who I am because I don't die. That's gonna be another thing that sucks. I'm not gonna. It's gonna go for a long time, and yeah, the family will be alive for a long time. That is the other benefit. So that's good. No one can kill me. That's gonna be alright as well.
Oh, Dante's, you can be killed. You just
Yeah, it just takes a lot of effort. Like.
Okay, I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
Just promise me that you'll find your sister.
Yep. That's
Bring
gonna
her
happen
back.
regardless. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen regardless. Did you see Dad die? What?
I saw
Do you
him.
know if he's dead for real?
He is dead. For real.
Hmm.
And
I don't know.
she
It's just
kind of,
strange to think of him dying. That's all.
it's hard. A man that I thought would live well past my age,
Yeah.
but he is dead, Tartars.
Yep.
Now, if you'll help me to the bed, I am very tired.
All right.
She puts a hand out. You help your mother to the bed and you help pull the sheets back, and she slides in, and seeing her struggle hurts. And trying not to cry yourself is hard as the emotions well up. But you're able to tuck her in and give her a kiss on the forehead, and she looks up to you and, "Get some rest, son."
Yep.
She closes her eyes, and for a moment you wait for the rise of the chest. And it comes, and short sigh of relief. You don't have much time left. You get the sense that you should probably make as much time as you can. You exit the tent, and then standing there to attention next to the door is Legate Caesar of the 13th, standing guard over the tent himself. He nods. He stands back.
Wait, Caesar or Mensch?
Caesar. Mengsk
Caesar,
is the
13th.
Lord of the Third,
Correct.
Legate of the Third.
Oh, third, 13th. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you notice that since your arrival and now exit of the tent, the amount of standing legionnaires has increased.
Oh. More
Get
people.
on the north!
Yeah, a lot of people here. All right.
They acknowledge you as you leave, but apart from that, they are standing fully to attention, eyes around and up.
Yep.
The protection of your mother is paramount.
That's cool as hell, man. That's awesome.
Yep.
You make it back towards your area, exhausted and tired, emotionally drained. Sleep comes easy enough, and everyone gets an 8 hours.
Damn, another 8 hours.
Are we calling it there?
What time do you have to go, Mikey?
In like half or so.
And that's where we'll end it.
All right.
Damn.
Wow, that's crazy.